at WXDE Lewis.
Where we at time?
3, 2, 1.
Good morning, everybody, and how are you doing? It is Independence Day weekend. A lot of people call it the 4th of July, and my name is Jim Weller, and you are watching Weller Does Delmarva. We are live right here in the brand new Dry Zone studio inside a building next door to Weller's Utility Service. So anyway, good morning, good morning, good morning. And I want to talk real quick about this weekend. Weller's is open today till 1. We're going to be closed, of course, Sunday and, of course, Monday, and right back at it on Tuesday morning at 9 o'clock. So anyway, we've got some specials for you, and we have a lot to talk to you about. As I sit here outside the building, there is a huge multi-family yard sale going on at Weller's. So if you want to stop by, I would get here. It was supposed to start at 7. I think they were all here at 5, and by 6 o'clock they were selling stuff. So anyway, just want to let you know that there's a big multi-family yard sale going on right out front of Weller's Utility Trailers on Route 13 in Bridgeville. I know they'll be here at least till noon. One of the hot items is a organ for free. In other words, not like a liver or a kidney or anything like that. I mean like an organ, like you would play. An electronic organ, I guess is what I'm saying. And it's absolutely free as long as you can load it and get it out of here. So anyway, you got something to say?
I was going to ask you what organ it was until you.
Oh, okay. All right. Anyway, he thought it was the heart. All right, so anyway, let's talk about Walls Service Center. I think they're actually taking the day off, to be honest with you. I think they're closed today and Monday. Is that right, Colin? Are you closed today?
We are.
I thought so. So anyway, Colin is giving his employees a well-deserved break, but it doesn't mean that you can't go to wallservicecenter.com and schedule an appointment. So if you have an automobile that needs worked on and you just don't know where to turn, and you want to deal with somebody that's locally owned and locally operated, kind of a hands-on type owner, Walls Service Center is your place. They're located right on 220 Northeast Front Street, downtown Milford, and the Bicentennial Park is right next to it. And if you want a nice place to deal that's honest and friendly, they give you a quote before they do your stuff, and they do a good job. They do everything from a simple wiper blade change to an oil change, to if you needed a new motor in your vehicle or transmission, they can replace that. They do brakes, rotors, and custom exhaust systems, or just simply replacing a muffler, whatever you may need. So it's a locally owned, locally operated repair facility. I've been in business for 58 years. They started in 1958. Colin is the third generation. His grandfather started the business, and then his father took it over, and now Colin has taken it over. So anyway, I highly recommend them. I deal with them. They're good people to deal with, very trustworthy, and they do great work. And, of course, if you have any trouble, all you got to do is talk to Colin, and he'll make it right or get it right or help you understand it a little bit better. So the phone number is 422-8110, 422-8110. Of course, like I say, they are closed today. But you can go to their website, which is wallservicecenter.com. And like I say, you can schedule an appointment right there, and then they'll give you a call back. Other than that, we have a lot going on here today. We are inside the Dry Zone studio. It's kind of exciting. In other words, we have been doing a lot of work in this room. Brooks Ritter has put a lot of time into it. We've had a couple other people involved, and Kevin Short from Mid-South Audio helped with the echo. We've got this stuff called Arlex all over the walls and the ceiling and so on. We put carpet on the floor. And it's the Dry Zone studio, so that's where we're going to be from now on. That way we won't be in the store, and the store can open earlier, and it just works out better for everybody. So anyway, thank you for watching Weller Does Delmarva. We do this show weekly, and it's going to be on until 9 o'clock this morning. If you have any comments or questions or anything you would like to tell us, the phone number is 337-7300. We don't answer the phone. It just goes to a voicemail, and we'll get back to you another day. There's also advertising opportunities. If you would like to advertise on this show or during the show or even beyond the show, opportunities exist there. Same phone number, 337-7300. And we'll talk about it. If you got something you want to promote or a business or whatever, we're very affordable. And you could buy TV ads, or you could possibly be on the show with us, whatever interests you. Now, in a little while, later on in the show, I'm actually going to go outside. This is something new we're going to start doing. This will be the first time I think we've ever done this in a while anyway. So we're going to go outside. We're going to show you a really nice vendor trailer. You see vendor
people vending things more and more all the time. In other words, anything from, ice cream to snow cones to food to clothing to whatever. You go to Dover Downs during the races and you see all kinds of vendor trailers or apple scrapple or whatever. Well, Weller's Utility Trailers specializes in special order of vendor trailers. We have many fire departments that have bought them and different organizations and so on. So if you want to see a vendor trailer, we've got one we're going to show you here in a little while when I go outside. But on top of that, if you want to buy a vendor trailer, come on in, talk to Brooks, and we'll see what we can do to help you out there. So anyway, you're listening and watching Weller Does Delmarva. In a few minutes, we're going to go live on the radio. So if you got to get up and get rolling, you can tune into Delaware 105.9, and they will, let you listen to us in your car. Or if you have a mobile app, you can download the mobile app, Delaware 105.9. If you got to get rolling, is what I'm saying. If you can't just sit there and relax and watch me here on My Cozy TV. Also, I want to tell you that over the next few weeks, I've got a lady that's going to be on who's specializes in nutrition. So she has a lot of information to give us about how to eat and how to take care of your body and keep your body fueled and so on. Now, we are coming live right now on Delaware 105.9, so good morning to everybody. We are now live on the radio. We're on the radio. You can watch us at WellerDoesDelmarva.com on the stream. And you can also watch us at My Cozy TV, which is Comcast 204, Mediacom 99, and over the air at 31.2. And if you have any comments, the phone number is 337-7300. Now, we don't take callers. We just allow you to call and let us know how we're doing or any suggestions or ideas. I did want to make sure everybody knows that advertising opportunities exist. If you would like to be on the show and talk about something that you have going on or you're selling, we're very affordable. It is not free, but we also sell TV ads. We sell just a little bit of all types of advertising if you'd like to get involved with us. We're always looking for ideas, so if you have an idea you'd like to share with us, feel free to do so. I mentioned earlier there is a huge multi-family yard sale going on right outside the building, and there's a lot of stuff out there and a lot of people. It starts at 7, which it started a few minutes ago, but I think at 6 o'clock there was people out there getting stuff. We're inside our new little studio, so we're not in the building. So in other words, we're not inside Weller's Utility Trailers. We are in the building, in front of the building, and we've built a little studio here, and we're calling it the Dry Zone Studio. So it's the brand new, never been used before, Dry Zone Weller Does Delmarva Studio. And speaking of Dry Zone, Barry Atkins is going to be on with us in about 7:30 time frame, 7:30 to 8, and he always brings some interesting things to tell us about Dry Zone. Other than that, at some point I'm going outside and show you a vendor trailer. We've got a special, a flagpole special. We've got a special on a 7-inch Android tablet, and we've got a special on a barbecue grill set. So we've got a lot to tell you about today. So don't forget the yard sale. Now, Weller's is open today from 9 to 1, and then Weller's is closed on Monday, and we'll be right back at it on Tuesday. So I hope everybody enjoys the 4th of July weekend. The roads are crowded. I want to encourage you to be courteous to everybody. And if somebody's riding you and getting on your nerves, the best thing to do is pull over, because they just want to make sure they're the first one to the accident scene. That's usually what I find with these people wanting to ride your butt when you're trying to just get along here. But anyway, I got a barbecue grill set that I want to tell you about. This thing is brand new in the box. It looks like an 18-piece barbecue grill set. Comes in a nice carrying case, anyway, so it comes in a nice plastic case, and then you open it up. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. Am I anywhere near the camera? Oh, everything is all over the place. So there's 18 things in here. So you have like a spatula, and you got these tongs. You got a little brush. This is so you can clean your grill. Oh, these are like for corn on the cob. This is for like, putting the marinade on your steak or whatever. Little brush. This big knife. This is for any varmints that come along, or if you want to cut your meat open and see if Anyway, there's a lot of stuff in here is what I'm trying to say. It's 18 pieces, including the case. This is probably $25, $30. Let me see what Brooks put down. He's always wanting to give something away. Oh, they're only $10. $10 for 18 things. What's that? That's less than $1 a piece.
That's correct.
That's less than $1 a piece.
Yeah.
It's almost like 50 cents a piece.
Dang on, Brooks. $10 for, did I say an 18-piece barbecue grill set? I did. Okay. There's the deal. What do we got? One of them?
We got a few. We don't have very
Is
many.
that like 10 or 20 or 50 or 80?
Less than 10.
No kidding.
Yes. So come on in. Get in
Oh my
here.
gosh, yeah.
Get
This
prepared
is,
for
you
your-
better get jumping on this.
Yes.
All right. Well, anyway, you can come on in the store. They're $10 a piece. I don't think they're open yet, but they'll be open soon. They'll be open at 9 o'clock for sure. So I guess you could buy one. Can people buy more than one? Do we want to get rid of them that bad, or we want to limit it to one?
I would say buy as many as you like.
You would let somebody buy them all at $10 a piece?
Absolutely.
What if they resell them out here at the yard sale?
Whatever they got to do.
All right.
I need the shelf space.
Daggone, Brooks, aren't you kind with my stuff? All right, folks, so that's the deal. 18-piece barbecue grill set. It's the weekend, 4th of July. If you're out there grilling, if you've always wanted a barbecue grill set, daggone, 18 pieces, including the carrying case, for a measly $10. And Brooks said you can buy them all, and then we're done with them. So anyway, that's one of our crazy, crazy, crazy specials, and you don't have to call or anything. You just have to get here before anybody else gets here. Back to the yard sale real quick. I went on Facebook and posted a picture of this organ. I have an organ I'm trying to give away. It's big, it's heavy, it's bulky. I bought it thinking my grandkids would just love playing the organ out in the garage. But anyway, they just decided not to love it. They wished I'd have bought them a drum set. But anyway, I'm just letting you know that we have an organ. It's absolutely free. You need to come get it. You need to haul it away. We don't have any help loading it. We don't like to help people load things, because then if anything gets scratched or maybe scratched, we're responsible. Nothing worse than giving an organ away and having an $1,800 scratch on somebody's vehicle. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
That we're not sure was or wasn't there beforehand. But anyway, so we don't help load it. You come get it. You load it. It is yours, absolutely free. We do have a real nice bench that comes with it, and you open the lid of it, and it's full of all kinds of books and stuff, and that you have to buy. That's $10. So the bench is $10, and the organ is free, okay? And you can buy the bench and leave the organ, or you can take the organ and not buy the bench. So anyway, big yard sale out there. I saw all kinds of neat stuff, interesting things. I wanted to buy it all and resell it, but people don't like it when I do that, it seems like. Anyway, I want to talk about another place that sells a lot of stuff, which is Wilson's Auction. Dave Wilson and his team do a great job, and they have a huge, huge auction today. There is stuff inside, outside, all over the place. So if you want to go do something interesting today, mosey on down to Lincoln City, Delaware, Route 113 to Wilson's Auction. About 10 o'clock it'll get started. They have stuff outside, inside. It will go well into the afternoon and evening. There's antiques, glassware, tools, lawn equipment, exercise equipment, bicycles, just a menagerie of things is what I would say. So there's all kinds of stuff, good deals. It's buy at auction and just get yourself a bargain. Also, they have like glassware and coins and antiques, and I saw furniture and just a lot of different things, appliances. So it's today, every Saturday as a matter of fact, at 10 o'clock at Wilson's Auction in Lincoln. Now Tuesday night, every Tuesday night at 6 o'clock, they have a big auto auction. So you could sell a vehicle or buy a vehicle, either one, or you could do both in the same night. You got one you want to get rid of, and then you want to buy a different one. No problem. You can buy at auction prices on Tuesday nights at Wilson. So if you have an estate you want to settle, if you have a barn full of stuff and you just want to turn it into cash, or a closet or a garage full of stuff, you take it on down to Wilson's and they'll get it sold for you, or they'll even come to you and have an auction at your place. They also sell property. You got some property you want to sell. So anyway, it's wilsonsauction.com. If you go to their website, you can see all the upcoming auctions. They have a big one coming up over at the Delaware State Fairgrounds. I don't know exactly what year it is, but they have a big equipment auction coming up. So there's just a lot of stuff going on at Wilson. So give them a call at 422-3454, 422-3454, or check them out on the web at wilsonsauction.com, and you can see all the upcoming auctions there. Mentioned the barbecue grill set, 18 pieces for $10. That's not a joke or anything like that. That's a real legitimate offer. I told you also that we have a lot of nice stuff out here at the yard sale. Another thing I have a Bowflex that I must have paid, I'm thinking I don't know if I paid like $1,800 or $2,800 for it, but something. But we got tired of hanging clothes on it, and so we want to sell this Bowflex, and we're selling it for $50. This thing is in like new condition, and you can take a look at it. Again, it's a little bit heavy, so it's one of those things that you load yourself. So anyway, anything you buy at the yard sale, you load it, and that way we don't have to be involved in any way, shape, or form. There's a great big gas grill out there for $25. I saw some furniture, tons of household items, dishes, and all kinds of things. So anyway, just want to let you know that it's worth stopping by Weller's Utility Trailers right now. Out front there is a huge multi-family yard sale going on. Now, Brooks, what's on your mind? Were you going to talk about the little sale we're having that's been pretty popular? I hear a lot of people are happy getting something free when they buy something.
Absolutely.
Have you had anybody not happy?
No. 100% happiness is.
Have
what
you
we've
had anybody didn't understand it?
No, not really.
They got it.
Everybody's gotten it.
Okay, so basically we have this promotion going on right now. We did it till the end of the month, then we decided to do it for what, another week or two?
That's correct.
Okay, and what we're trying to do is just start July off with a bang, and it's this simple. We shop around. We know our trailer prices are right. We already know that. So we've got them on sale. You can go online and look at our trailer prices and generators. So it's 2 items we've picked, generators and trailers. It's most of them. I would say, 95% of them?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. And basically what we're saying is if you buy this trailer, what's a 5x10 landscaper? You got one of them flyers, Andy? 5x10 landscaper. I think it's like $1,099 or something like that. I don't know.
$1,149.
$1,149. So $1,149 for a 5x10 landscape trailer. And then if you buy that, you could get something as expensive as a power washer.
Yeah, $297.
So you can get a gasoline-operated power washer that's $297 for free for buying that trailer for what? $1,200? 11 something?
For $1,149.
That's a pretty good deal.
That's a great deal.
That's a great deal. So the trailer's no higher than anybody else. So you get the trailer, and then we're just going to give you your choice. Is the flagpoles are still here, right?
Yep.
$199 flagpole. You could get one of them instead if you'd rather get that. We have those poly benches.
Yes, and actually that's been a very popular item. We had a gentleman yesterday from Parsonsburg came in and looking around and ended up buying a 7x14 enclosed trailer.
Okay. So that's right. This includes all enclosed trailers.
Yep.
It includes all enclosed trailers, even little single axle ones, doesn't it?
Except for used ones.
Except for used ones.
Yep.
So all new enclosed trailers.
That's correct.
Wow. Even
Yep.
like a 5x8 enclosed?
Even a 5x8 enclosed. Yep.
Daggone, that's a good deal.
I mean.
Okay, so this guy from Parsonsburg.
Yep. He came in.
Did he know about it?
I don't think he did.
So
and
he
when
just
he got
wandered
here,
in.
he's like, "Really? You telling me I'm going to get something free if I buy this trailer?"
And he was already here to buy the trailer.
That's correct.
But that's the nice thing about this is everybody is happy except for me.
Yeah.
So.
And it's not like we're, ideally we're trying to entice you to buy a trailer.
Right, and that's all we're saying. We're saying we're here all the time. I think we got the most trailers around. I think we sell the most. We got a can-do, will-do attitude. So we're ready all the time to sell you a trailer, no question.
That's correct. And we came up with this to try to entice people to buy trailers. But even the people that were coming to buy a trailer anyway, it's not like
they were happy.
Yeah, it's not like we're saying we're excluding you because you were already going to buy it.
Right.
No, we're actually going to, everybody that's coming to buy a trailer has an advantage, can take advantage of this.
So whether you know about it or don't know about it, if we talked to you 3 weeks ago and you were coming sometime anyway, you're still going to get the price and the free product.
That's correct. We're not going to hide anything from you. We're going to show it to you. You can show you everything. We are running out of things.
You had a fire company got a free kayak?
Yeah, Marydale Volunteer Fire Company came
Do you really
down.
think they're going to raffle that off?
It sounded like, yeah.
Really?
At first, I thought maybe the one guy was going to take it and play with it, but in conversations with him as the trailer deal was getting done, that's what they were planning on doing, that they were going to raffle it off. So, they were able to take that free item, and now they can raffle it and actually, make some money for the fire company. So it's, it's a win-win.
Any other circumstances stick with you?
Had another an Amish gentleman come down from Dover.
Okay.
And he came down, and actually the deal was what enticed him to come in and buy.
Okay.
And
so he knew about the free item.
That's correct.
Okay.
And his item of choice was a chainsaw.
Really?
And it's not like we have just one chainsaw available. We have 3 or 4 different styles of chainsaws.
These are gasoline operated chainsaws.
That's correct.
Okay.
And all of them are included with this deal.
So you can look at the chainsaw and say, no, I want 16-inch or an 18-inch bar or this size or that size, and you just pick one chainsaw free. Now, we didn't mention any generators. Have you done it with any generators yet?
Myself, I haven't.
Okay.
But I can tell you one big deal on this special is you can get a 4,000 watt electric start generator for $447.
Okay, for the generator.
For the generator.
Which we, for sure, compared to Amazon and Home Depot, were less expensive than the big box stores and online. So the generator's priced right.
Mm-hmm.
And then on top of that, they could get a power washer.
Absolutely. A $297 power washer. Absolutely.
With a $447 generator.
That's correct.
Okay, that one there has got to be one I'm losing money on.
I'm sure it is.
Yeah. But what we're trying to say is we own a lot of generators, and we own a lot of trailers, and then we own a whole lot of other stuff.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And instead of selling the stuff at a loss, we're saying, hey, we'll sell you the stuff at a fair and reasonable price that's as competitive as online or anybody else, and then we'll just give you an item absolutely free for buying that.
That's correct.
So it's like we're giving them something to buy something that's already a good deal.
That's correct.
We need to do this in volume.
We do.
Have you ever tried to eat soup with a fork?
I have. When it's chicken noodle soup, you get all the noodles, you don't get the broth, and the broth is the best part.
Because this program here is like eating soup with a fork.
It is.
We're going to do a lot of work and not get very far. But we really do want to turn the merchandise into money. That's our overall goal.
That's correct.
We want to do something here. We're either going to build a new building across the street or add on to this building. It's going to be $200,000 or $300,000, and we are just trying to round up the money with inventory we already own. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Does it really?
Yeah. Absolutely. Everything you say makes sense.
Does it really? And if it makes enough sense, it might make money. Is that right?
Exactly.
All right. So anyway, are you excited for Barry?
I am. You never know what he's going to do. And
you do never know what he's going to do.
I'll tell you what, was it last week? No, it wasn't last week. It was the week before when he came in with that one thing and he put the
drove a nail in it.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, and then he wanted you to stand on the nail to show how strong it was in the board.
Now, if you missed that, you can go to
weller.com
and catch that episode. It was not last week's episode. It was the weeks before.
That's what I forgot to say when people buy advertising.
Oh, yeah.
We stream the show, we capture it, and then people that go back and watch it again, your ad gets seen more than once. So
that's correct, and that would be
so if you wanted to see Barry,
6/18 was the show.
June 18th. It's where he drove this nail into some type of non-organic material that they use in basements. So it would be like a wall, but that nail was just as solid as a rock.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was amazing. Not like putting a nail in sheetrock or anything.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's enough on Barry. So let's talk about First Class Heating and Air. It's been a little warmer here lately. And I just want to remind people that if you have any air conditioning, of course, or heater problems, but right now you think about air conditioning, but if your heater or air conditioner is not working up to standard, or you haven't had it serviced and you don't know when, First Class Heating and Air is exactly that. They're a first-class company. They come out, they're gentlemen that work for them are in uniforms, they introduce themselves, their vehicles are lettered, you kind of know who it is and you know what they're doing. And they're all fully trained technicians, and they can service your air conditioner. They can get it up to speed. They can get it working just right. I actually had one a few weeks ago that wasn't working just right. And I was just so amazed. I called in the afternoon, and the next day they were there. I like that. Now, they even offer 24/7 emergency service. I didn't quite see it as an emergency, but I like the fact that they were there the next day. And that guy, he knew just what it was. I told him just what it was doing. He said, I know exactly what it is. And a few minutes later, he said, here's what it was. And I have the service agreement, so I got a discount on the parts and the labor, and I was just really, really blown away. I like that. I just like it when I get that kind of service. So anyway, you can have that too. That service is available for you. So if you need an air conditioning system, or you have an air conditioning system that needs service, or you're not even sure and you just want to get on the maintenance agreement, they can do it all. They also offer plumbing, and if you buy the maintenance agreement, you also get a discount on any plumbing that you get done. I just kind of like that. That's just an added value bonus. And their discount is like 15%. I know some people only give a 10% discount, and they give 15%. So anyway, it is called First Class Heating and Air. They've been serving Delmarva for over 40 years. Think about that, folks. A lot of businesses haven't even been in business 4 years. But these people have been serving Delmarva, Delaware, and Maryland for over 40 years. Their phone number is 934-8900, 934-8900. On the web, it's firstclasshvac.com. Firstclasshvac.com. Locally owned and operated, 24/7 emergency service, and they even offer financing. If you need something done and you want to finance it, they'll also offer that. So 934-8900, tell them I sent you. If you're getting ready to have any work done and you want to ask me about my experiences with them, I've had numerous heating and air conditioning systems put in. I've had all kinds of stuff done by them, and I've been very happy with them. So that is First Class Heating and Air. We're going to go outside in a little bit. What time are we going to do that? Probably after 8 o'clock, maybe after we get done with our buddy Barry?
That's correct, yeah.
All right, so anyway, we'll do that. Got a lot of things going on. We mentioned the special on the 18-piece barbecue grill set for $10. Brooks said you're allowed to buy them all. I'd be the kind of guy that would buy them all. I would just buy them all. Maybe you own a business and you want to have a giveaway, or something like that. Maybe you, sell grills and you want to just have something to give with the grill for $10 a piece. This is a very good value.
Yeah, I'm hoping to appeal to somebody like you.
You want somebody to buy them all, don't you?
I just don't want to.
I'd rather 10 people come in. You're happy with 1 people coming in.
I just don't want to appeal to you because I don't want to get more.
Oh, me? You don't want me to buy another 1,000 of these things?
No.
We have been 2 or 3 years getting rid of them, have we not?
That's correct.
Yeah, that is something I'm learning, folks. You might not want to buy thousands of things when you buy them, but I like buying in volume, and that's that. So anyway, you're not going to change me on that thought. All right, Brooks, do we want to talk about another one of our specials?
Sure.
Or do you want to wait?
It's up to you.
It's up to me.
You have
Thank
about
you
2
so
minutes
much.
left.
All right, well, I got this. Is this one of these tablets real quick?
That's correct, yeah.
Okay, so this is one of the tablets. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's a brand new 7-inch tablet. Has a camera, correct?
That's correct.
Built-in Wi-Fi?
Yep.
Okay, brand new, not refurbished or anything.
That's correct.
All right, and these things here probably $70, $80, something like that.
That's what they would
7-inch
retail for,
tablet.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
And you came up with this number. You seem to be rather pleased with it.
No, I just thought it played.
Now,
for
what is
where
this
times
special?
are-
Just today?
I would say just today, but it's
Okay.
up to you if you
I'm
want
going to say just today on
That-
this one. Okay, $44.
$44.
Brooks likes that. He's thinking the 4th of July is Monday, so he's just going with $44 for a brand new 7-inch Android tablet. Does it turn on or no?
Yep.
I'm not going to embarrass myself here and not be able to figure out how to turn it on. So,
It should be right there in the end where all the ports are. Other side, right there.
right here,
Yep.
it's not doing anything. Must be dead.
Nah, I charged it. It was fired up.
All right, Brooks. Well, I'm telling you. Colin's going to show me. Well, I think. He's saying it's right there. Oh, I can move on.
We'll put our
Colin's saying, man, you're burning up a lot of valuable time here trying to turn on a tablet.
we'll put our tech guy on it.
$44. Would you get it?
Yeah, the volume button doesn't work too well to turn it on. So I just use the power button. I know it's a little unorthodox.
All right. Anyway, $44 for a brand new 7-inch Android tablet today only at Weller's in Bridgeville. Phone number for the store, I don't give that out enough, 337-8228. 337-8228. How many of these we got? 50?
No, I would say under 20. So don't.
Get out of town. We had hundreds of them.
Yeah, well, what can I say? I'm a salesman.
Okay. All right. Well, anyway, you better jump right on that. Can they buy more than one of those?
They can buy more than one. They can also come in and buy a trailer and get one of those for free.
I know. I forgot about that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, we're going to take a break from the radio. We're going to stay right with you on TV. So anyway, we'll be right back in a couple minutes with more Weller Does Delmarva. Stay tuned. All right. For everybody watching on TV, we got a lot of stuff to tell you. Okay, I don't even know where to begin, but I want to talk about advertising just a little bit. In other words, Colin Walls and I have all these brainstorm ideas, and we do have some people that we're working with that have actually agreed to do it. I just haven't got around to it. Yeah, better had. All right, so anyway, but I want to let you know if you own a business and you want to buy a TV ad right here on My Cozy TV. And we have had a lot of contests, we've had a lot of giveaways where we've had a lot of callers, and we've been absolutely amazed at some of the areas that the TV reaches. Actually, it reaches some areas that the radio doesn't. So we were like, wow, this is big. And TV is big because you can actually see, you get audio and visual. So if you own a business and you've been thinking about doing some advertising, we are not high pressure. You give us a call, we will talk to you, we will give you some ideas, we'll help you with it, we'll help you make the ad. In fact, we'll make the ad for you if you want. But in other words, if you have products or services you want to promote, we are looking for some advertisers. We've only got a couple spots left, to be quite honest with you. But here's what time frames you can get on. Monday through Friday, the Dan Gaffney Show, which is broadcast live on Delaware 105.9, and he takes callers and has different guests and so on, and you never know what's going to happen next. Anyway, his show is broadcast on My Cozy TV from 5:30 in the morning until 7, Monday through Friday. So you could say, well, look, Tuesday's my slowest day of the week. I want to buy an ad every Tuesday morning, jumpstart the day. We can help you with that, okay? If you want to be on Weller Does Delmarva, which is this show here, which is on Saturdays from 7 to 9. It broadcasts on My Cozy TV also. So if you want to buy some TV advertising, we are your people. Very affordable. You don't have to sign a big, long contract or anything like that. You can buy just one ad a week, or you can buy 6 ads a week, or you can buy 10 ads a week. You can buy a 30-second ad, you can buy a 60-second ad, or you can buy a 2-minute or 3-minute infomercial. So there's a lot you can do. You don't have to pay a production company to do it. Colin will come out, and he will do the videoing. If you would like me to interview you, I'll be glad to do that. If you don't want to be interviewed, you want to do it all yourself, you can also do that. So it's a real interesting opportunity. It's very unique. As I said before, when an ad runs on the Saturday show, it's also streamed, and then it's captured, and then it's also there for in the future if anybody watches it. So you can be on Dan Gaffney's show Monday through Friday, 5:30 to 7 a.m., or you can be on Weller Does Delmarva, or you can be on all of them. So just give me a call if you want to talk about it. The phone number's 337-7300, and then I'll get back to you, and we'll sit down and see what you want to do, okay? All right, I mentioned that there's a big yard sale out front. I want to do a giveaway. I want to see who's watching where. Simple giveaway. Oh, we coming back on the radio? I'll have to do it next break, folks. So we're coming back on the radio, Delaware 105.9. I think Barry's going to be on in a few minutes. So anyway, we're just letting you know you can hear us in your car. You can hear us on the Delaware 105.9 app. Here we are. We're back on the radio. Is that right? So now we're everywhere. We're on the radio, we're on the stream, we're on TV. So if you missed anything, you can always go to WellerDoesDelmarva.com anytime and watch all of our shows. Most of them are there. We are inside our brand spanking new studio. It is the neatest thing. This stuff is all over the walls, hanging from the ceiling. It's called Arlex, correct? And it was provided by Mid-South Audio. That's where we got it, and they do a great job. And it's really interesting. This room was engineered and designed by Kevin Short.
Yeah, this room was very, very bad as far as echo before that
you
stuff
guys
got put
say
out.
that. I couldn't hear it. You guys say it. Next, you're going to tell me the air conditioner's bothering you.
Actually, I'm enjoying the air conditioner
Okay.
right now.
All right, so this is the Dry Zone Studio. We got some more stuff coming, a neat backdrop, and all kinds of things. I mentioned that 18-piece grill set for $10. Find it hard to believe, but if you want any of them, they're available at Weller's. Is that a today-only special?
Yes.
Okay. All right, and then we have the tablet, 7-inch tablet for $44. And you're saying that a person can buy one, or somebody can just buy all them barbecue grill sets and be done with it.
That's correct.
All right. Anyway, Barry from Dry Zone will be on in a few minutes. I hope he can find us. And we're having a good time here. Big yard sale out front. You look out the door, and just a whole parking lot full of people. Yard sales seem to draw people. We almost ought to have one every week out there. You know it?
We should now. As part of that yard sale, there is 3 swing sets out there that you could buy also right
you
behind the
can
yard
buy
sale.
them?
Yes, they are for sale.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a heads up in case somebody
Just a
was at
heads
the yard sale and said,
You know,
hey,
I
there's
need a swing
sets
set.
there. I didn't know if they were
They could
like,
actually buy them and take them with them today, couldn't they?
Absolutely.
What's somebody doing outside the window? I see their arms moving and everything. They're swatting flies. I don't know. But anyway, the yard sale is going on. Brooks is saying if you want to talk about an Amish-made vinyl swing set, he's your guy. You love selling them things, don't you?
I do. Yes.
And we sell a lot of them, don't we?
Yeah, we sell quite a few.
And people like them because they're real quality. They include delivery and setup, and you don't have to worry about a thing. Now, these out front here are our display models. So we've got them on sale. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And on top of that, they're just cash and carry. People can buy them and take them with them.
That's correct.
Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Are you keeping up with me?
I am.
All right. It looked like I lost your attention there for a minute. So anyway, we've got some stuff we're going to talk about when I go outside. Also, I want to talk real quick about another one of our good sponsors, which is George Luff, Luff and Associates. He's my accountant, but more importantly, he does our payroll. I do want to remind you, if you decide to use Luff and Associates to do your payroll, they do not provide the money. I thought when they did my payroll, I wouldn't have to pay it anymore. And he's like, oh, that sounds silly. But anyway, we use Luff and Associates for our accounting. They've been our accountant, at least 25 years, maybe 30. Okay? But they started a new system called Easy Payroll. And it's because so many businesses, like we're a small business. I think we have 14 people on our payroll. It just gets so intimidating, and it's just not worth the time keeping up with the new rules and regulations and different charts and things that come out. And I used to remember at the first of the year, you're always like, man, payroll's due, but we don't have the new charts yet, and so on. So we allowed Luff and Associates to take over our payroll, and they have a system called Easy Payroll. And it has been just that. It has been very easy since they've took over our payroll. So if you own a business and you've got 1 or 2 or 4 or 5 employees, or you've got 102 or 4 or 5 employees, they can help you out. They can do as little as you want or as much as you want. And you say, well, I already have another accounting firm that I deal with. That's fine. Now, Luff and Associates is always looking for new customers, but I'm saying they will do your payroll even if your accounting work is done somewhere else. So anyway, if you want to talk to them, it's no charge to give them a call. Talk about the different things they have to offer. They'll give you an idea of what you're looking at, and they'll do a good job for you. It's just comforting to know that they're taking care of our payroll, and we don't have to worry about it. And then if there's any problems, then they just get in the middle of it and take care of it. So it's Luff and Associates. The phone number is 422-9699. Now you say, where in the world are they? Well, they're in Milford. They're also in Dover, and they're also in Rehoboth, okay? One phone number gets you to all 3 locations. So it's 422-9699, 422-9699. On the web, it's luffcpas.com, luffcpas.com. Is Jason on with me next?
He will be after Barry.
After Barry. So we're going to talk to Barry next?
That's correct.
Barry, why don't you mosey on down? And we're going to talk to you next. This is the Barry Adkins. Many people have heard of him. They've seen him. Sometimes his picture's up at the post office. But today he's live on TV, huh?
Good morning. How you doing?
Good morning. How you doing?
Oh, I'm good, thank you.
What do you got?
Beautiful
Some more
up there.
pictures?
Oh, yeah, just some board before and after. We'll talk about some foundation problems that we've seen and fixed out there.
Yeah.
A lot of times people don't know. They have a crack in the wall or the drywall's messing up and things are going wrong.
You
and they
crawl
don't
right under people's houses, don't you?
Crawl right under it. I'm the one that does it.
Okay, and I'm under the impression a lot of people never crawl under their house.
I would say a good chunk of people don't. It's just
So they really have no idea what's going on or how bad things are.
Correct. I can even take them. I have extra suit in the car, so I invite them.
Oh, really?
And to see their expressions is priceless.
Really?
I'm not going down there.
Something may be living down there.
Correct, and then sometimes there are.
I lost a cat a year ago. All right.
Some of the stuff that we got here, like the
What's
first
all
one
that
here,
hanging?
that's I don't know if he's got that up there. This is a crawl space here that
Do I hold it up?
well, just
No.
he's got it. Thank you. The crawl space here it's just a wet, damp crawl space. This one had
But why is all that stuff hanging?
from moisture down there and
That's
humidity.
the insulation.
Insulation, and from years of high humidity. And this particular house even had a problem with where the floor was separating from the baseboard of the top upstairs.
Really?
So the floor was sagging. Had
It was
a little
that wet?
Yes, and it was so
Because I'm looking at from the ground to this insulation has got to be 15 inches.
24. There's 3
24
blocks.
inches.
There's not a
So
lot of
you're
space.
telling me that moisture from the ground
Mhm.
affects insulation that's 24 inches above it.
Correct. Because you got your
So it gets damp.
because your crawl space is always cool down there, and hot,
Okay.
humid air will come in and form condensation on all the stuff down there.
And so it just starts sagging and falling. So your house is less energy efficient for starters.
Correct.
And now we're getting into some health hazards here because this stuff here affects, whether you got breathing problems or
Correct.
little kids or some elderly people. It's not safe.
It's not safe for anybody, as well as now the house is starting to fail because of it.
Yeah, it is.
There's structural issues. So the next picture here is where we've actually encapsulated
That's
the
the
home.
same place.
Yep. And we had to replace the
You
girder.
need to put these on your website.
Oh, they are. They can visit
For real?
drysand.com.
I mean, it's unbelievably
Mm-hmm.
to look at the difference. I mean, that looks so clean, you could almost camp out there.
Oh, yes. And we've
What are
also,
them little jacks?
those are called Smart Jacks.
Because you got rid of the cement.
Yes, on that particular
Okay.
house, the girder was rotted, and so we put a new girder in and then a new support system in there. And
And I guess you can go back every now and then and check them and make sure everything's good and level
correct.
and so on.
So if anything happens, we can come back and take care of it. And plus, this will have a warranty that is transferable when you decide
Can
to
you
sell your home.
imagine somebody trying to sell a home and the bank saying to the buyer, you need a home inspection?
Right.
And the home inspection stumbles across this.
Oh, it's a field day.
You know,
It's a
now
bad
that could
news.
really mess up the sale of a home
Oh, yeah.
or
'cause-
turn a buyer off.
well, and the bad thing is if you've let this go, now you have to fix it for the next family. When you
Yeah, when you could have fixed it for yourself.
Correct. And it's sad news when you see that happen.
Because you're not just fixing this, you're improving the quality of the air in their home and their health
Absolutely.
and so on. So this isn't just we're going to fix something that you never see. This improves the quality of their life.
Right. So now yeah, absolutely, because I've got some homeowners that have a second place down at the beach, and their grandkids couldn't come down because one of them had a breathing problem, and they couldn't come to the
yeah.
house. And the woman was almost in tears because she says she can't even have her kids over.
Right, and one of the reasons she's got this house is for her.
Correct. They bought a big
Right.
house down at the beach for the family to enjoy. So we've been able to take care of them. And the other problems that we have is, some people might have a cracked foundation.
Okay, wouldn't know it.
Wouldn't know it or don't know what it does. And things like this, you might have the room shift upstairs, drywall cracking. And then so we have a product called,
And it all started at the bottom.
yes, it's the soil that failed, not the house.
Wow.
And then
Okay.
this next picture
You
here.
can fix that?
Yep. This
What's
is,
that?
That's the top of a helical pier. There is a piling that is probably about 45 to 50 foot down the ground. And
Really?
we drill down till we hit competent soil.
Gosh. And then that literally
bracket.
supports it.
And then we'll put a series of them in, depending on how long the wall is, and we can transfer the weight from the house foundation to that piling and lift it up.
No.
And put a 25-year warranty on it.
And I guess that's certifiable, inspectable.
Yes.
When if they were to go to sell the
It's all
home
in
and so
writing,
on.
and then when that is done, that's all covered up, so you'll not see it.
Gosh, this just adds value. We're not just fixing the problem.
Correct.
We're adding value to the home.
Yeah, and sometimes what you'll see is some homes is that they'll add, like a brick home, you'll see when they fix a crack, they'll add concrete, and you'll see this extra
Patch
thick
it.
white line.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't fix it. They just
Patched it. Right, like put a Band-Aid on it.
correct. And we can do the same thing with brick homes. Here's one here that we
Oh, I see
the
that.
stair step
Okay.
crack that's in it.
Yep. And you're saying some people would just come along and put a little mortar over that.
Yeah, they would call pointing that up, and all
Okay.
that is it looks, you can actually see the thicker white line, like, oh, they did a repair.
But that would show up in a home inspection, no
yeah,
question.
and they didn't fix it. It's just
Right,
like
they just
covered
covered it up.
So, in the next one we can tighten it up. So those are things that we can do in a foundation, which will,
So we're not just talking
solution.
about mold and mildew. We're talking about structural things.
Mhm.
We're talking about, remodeling a basement. I mean,
Correct.
there's so many things that Dry Zone offers.
Absolutely, and everything we do that we put onto the home, it's non-organic, so it's not going to allow mold or mildew to grow in the crawl space or the basement, all that kind of stuff.
Wow. All right. Now, Dry Zone is a local company, locally owned, locally operated.
Yes,
You're on Route 16 in Ellendale, the Big Red Barn.
Big Red Barn.
Got a very informative website.
Yes,
And what's the best number to call? Is this like your number?
this is a great number to call. This is for me, and I'll
Okay.
even answer it. It's 866-471-7962.
You answer it?
Oh yeah, comes right to me.
Get out of town.
It's live.
Call him late at night, folks. What's the number again?
866-471-7962.
Toll free.
And it's toll
So-
free. And then, of course, they can reach us at dryzone.com.
Okay.
And stop into the showroom because we have all these products on display. We even have a partial house built in there. So you
You
can
do.
crawl-
I've seen it.
You can-
It's up off the ground. There's a crawl space. You can crawl
It's all
underneath
finished
it.
under there. We even have some smart jacks in there just to show examples of it.
Yeah.
And we
I have a daughter that has smart jacks under her house.
Yes, I remember.
I was quite impressed with that project.
Yeah, we do.
so-
We're proud of our work, and it's.
I'm
all-
proud of you. I've dealt with you. And since I've been promoting you and involved with you, I've had people say, yeah, I dealt with them guys. They really do what they say they're going to do. They do it for the price they quoted me. There's no surprises or anything
absolutely.
like that. And when they're done, they're done. It's cleaned up. It's handled. It's professional. So
We try to leave the space cleaner than when it was when we got there.
well, thank you very much.
Thank you for having me over.
Give that number one more time.
866-471-7962.
All right. Thank you, Barry. Have a
Thank you.
good, safe weekend.
Hey,
What's
you-
Barry do on the 4th of July?
Well, we're just going over to some family in Laurel and just playing some cornhole and eating
Okay.
hamburgers.
There you go. All right.
See ya.
Make sure it's lean ground beef. Absolutely. All right. Thank you, Barry. So that's Barry from Dry Zone, dryzone.com. What have I got next? We're going to go outside here in a little bit, right? After 8 o'clock?
Yes, we are.
All right, no nonsense. Can I talk about Rick Fowler for just a minute? This guy just amazes me every week. Just week after week, I get a story or a scenario. So obviously our advertising's working a little bit. He's getting some business from it. But on top of that, Barry will take good care of you, but Rick will also take good care of you. And it's Rick Fowler. In fact, he's going to be on in I think next week. I think he's going to be on the show with us.
Really?
You don't know anything about it.
I don't.
But I think he's actually going to have some kind of a drawing or something that he's going to draw the winner of something. I'm not sure. So you're going to have to call him, folks. If you want to know what he's going to do, you'll have to call him. But it's Rick Fowler from No Nonsense Office Machines. Now, you say, where is this guy? I hear you talk about him every week. Now, what it is it's like a one-stop place for all your electronic needs. It's in Georgetown. It's 2 miles east of the Circle on Route 9, okay, right next to Sports at the Beach Complex, all right? He's locally owned, locally operated, been in business, probably 25 years. I don't know if he's been in business 30 years, but he's been in business 25 years. We deal with him here, started out dealing with him on our copier repairs and maintenance and things like that. He's turned into fixing things for us. On top of that, he just sold us some computers and monitors and a wireless keyboard and mouse and some speakers and just a lot of different things. So what I'm saying is if you need anything electronic, you give Rick a call. If you have something electronic that needs working on, you give Rick a call. If you want to buy something new or used, you give Rick a call. So one call does it all, and the number is 856-7381, 856-7381. Very honest man, very friendly, will treat you fair, will go the extra mile, and will tell you what you're looking at up front, whether it's worth doing, not worth doing, and his opinion is well worth listening to. I'm very pleased with him every single time we do business. So it's 856-7381, and I believe he's going to be on next week, and I believe we're going to do something where somebody's going to win something, I think.
Can I win?
You cannot win. Not you, your children, your grandchildren, your neighbors, your friends. Your neighbors and friends can. I don't even know why that rule is, but it's like some big rule where
People don't like it when the people that are associated with something win.
Oh yeah, because can you imagine working at a radio station and having a big family?
Oh yeah.
They can never play any of the games or anything. And I don't know why that is. I don't know if this is an FCC thing or what it is. But anyway, it makes it so nobody thinks anything is
Rigged.
fixed or rigged or something like that. You know, if your third cousin won the prize, somebody would say, "Oh no, he knew." Anyway, let's not get off on that. Is that all right?
Sure.
Because I don't even agree with it, to be honest with you. All right, the next thing is, so that was No Nonsense, and he is a no-nonsense guy. That's Rick Fowler. You give him a call, tell him I sent you. Just give him a call and say hello. If you have any questions or need a computer or a laptop tuned up or whatever, again, it's 856-7381. Now, Jason Troyer is here, and I want to thank you for coming in early and help setting up for the yard sale.
No problem.
There's a lot of stuff out there, a lot of people. I'm like, every time we do this, I think, we ought to just have a yard sale every week just to draw people to the property.
I think we should because I was out there and there is tons of people out
Yeah,
there.
they're parked all over the place and so on.
We got here at 5 to set up, and I would say by 5:30 there was people stopping to buy, and we were
People
still
love
setting
a yard
stuff
sale,
out,
don't they?
Oh, they absolutely do.
All right, so what do you got going on today?
Well, I just wanted to talk again about the free items that you can get when you buy a trailer, because we were talking about it yesterday, and we are starting to run out of some stuff.
Okay.
So there is some things we're getting low on,
And
there's
we're not
only,
getting any more of them.
and we're not getting any more of them, and there is
You
only a
hope,
couple
anyway.
weeks left anyway. So,
Yeah.
so I
Well,
really
we did
want
it
people
to
to
finish
get
out June, and it
Correct.
looks like we've decided to go all the way till
the 18th.
July 18th. And so
Correct.
we're just trying to, we finished the first half, now we're trying to kick off the second half of the year.
Correct.
Okay.
Yep.
So have you had anybody that you waited on that got something free?
I have given away the kayak. Seems to probably be the biggest
Do
giveaway.
people think there's a catch to it?
No, I think people are just kind of like, I can't really believe it because it does kind of seem too good to be true.
Right.
You know, because I talk to a lot of people that buy a brand new car. You know, you're talking 20, 30, 50, $60,000 vehicles.
Right. They don't get anything.
And maybe
they
free
barely
band.
get a tank of gas.
Right. So you know, here you're buying a $1,300, $1,400 trailer, and you get a free kayak
Or a $450 generator.
Right.
And you get a free kayak with that.
Correct. I mean, you can, or you can pick something else. But I mean, because we got toolboxes, we've got winches, we've got chainsaws, tablets, benches. So we've got it. We've got it.
Huh.
The sun just went down.
I can see that. Isn't
Yeah.
that something?
Yeah.
Colin is getting this stuff squared away. We have some sunlight coming in through the window. But that's usually what windows are for.
Right.
So
Usually.
Well, and that window's so high up there, you don't even notice it's there until,
I know.
until the sun's
we're
coming
going to have to
through
get
it.
shore tint in here to tint that thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, everybody's been happy, but you're saying the kayak's a big hit.
I feel that's been the biggest one.
Because
So-
you're saying you can buy a $450 generator
and get a $188 kayak
and the
free.
paddle.
And the paddle for free.
So it's like if you were going to buy a kayak in the first place for $188, you might as well just buy the generator and get the kayak free.
There you go.
It is kind of silly when you think about it.
Yeah. Well, we try not to think about it.
All right, what else is going on?
Well-
How are kayak sales?
Kayak sales, they're going.
How about the sale? People like that?
Yeah, the sales is going good.
Okay.
We sold 2 yesterday, and
Wow.
I mean it seems like every day we're selling like at least 1 to 2 anyway. So
Okay.
so they're going. They're going.
Okay. All
And of
right.
course we've got all the accessories to go along with them.
Do you really?
Kayak
You
racks.
have whistles?
We got whistles. We even have the little dollies to take your kayak down to the water. If you
No
get one of the
kidding. You
big
just
ones.
drag it behind your car down the
Yeah.
highway?
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Oh, okay. It's
So-
once you get to where you're
It's
going.
when you get to where you're going.
If
we
you
have
don't want
the
to have to
trailers
carry.
for that.
Okay, but you're
So-
saying if you don't
Yeah,
want
because
to
you know
carry
we sell
it.
those tandem kayaks, and they're pretty long and kind
Oh,
of
yeah,
heavy.
they're like 13
So-
feet.
Yeah, so you can put this little dolly on the back of it, so you can wheel it down to the water, and it saves you a lot of work.
A lot of work.
Yep.
All right. What else do I need to know?
You need to know that we'll be here till 1 today, so come stop by. We like visitors.
Like visitors, free parking,
Free parking
free restrooms,
and free merchandise.
and free hot and cold air.
There you go.
Free air conditioning, free hot air,
Yep.
free advice, directions to Jimmy's Grill. What else?
I think that's about it.
Are you done?
I'm done.
We can
All
also
right.
point you to where the bathroom is.
That's
There
true.
you go.
All
In
right.
case you didn't see the sign.
Yeah, in case you didn't see the sign. All right. What's next, Brooks? I'm ready to go outside.
It's getting close to that time.
It is. Let me talk about L&W Insurance real quick. This is my insurance agent. You've heard me advertise them week after week after week. And I have so many people say, well, I got a question about insurance. What about this? What about that? Am I adequately covered? What would you do in this scenario? If I raise my deductible, my premium goes down, where's the tipping point? L&W Insurance Agency will gladly give you a second opinion. So if you already have insurance, and I certainly hope you do, you give them a call. Locally owned, locally operated. They have been serving Delaware for over 60 years. Think about that. And insurance is a very intimidating thing. In other words, you don't understand it. And some people, man, they buy it online, and the guy can barely speak English, or the guy or the gal, and so on and so forth. And just think about that. If that's what it's like buying your insurance, just think about what it's like when you need them, when you have a problem or a claim. If you can barely get through the process of buying it, just imagine what it's going to be like when you need them. And that is where L&W prides theirself. They are there for their customers. They get involved. They work between you and the insurance company, and they try to help make things a very positive experience. Whether you're buying, whether you're going through an insurance audit, whether you are dealing with a claim, L&W is what you get. That's what you get when you deal with L&W. The insurance comes from the insurance company. What you get with L&W is that gap between you and the insurance company, the service that you receive before, during, and after the sale. And they really do a great job. I can tell you circumstance after circumstance where I've had insurance issues or claims or whatever, and that's true. They didn't make me deal with insurance people. They worked with me and helped me with little stuff or big stuff. So it's L&W Insurance Agency. All estimates are free. All you need to do is give them a call at 856-7828. That's 856-7828. and say, hey, heard about you on Jim Weller's show. I got this brand of insurance and so on. And that's another important thing, brand of insurance. They sell many brands. So that way when you want a quote or something, they can tell you what. Good about this company over here might be great with property, this company over here might be better with auto. So that's why they represent more than one brand. And what that means is they represent you. Some insurance companies only sell one brand of insurance, and then that means they're probably representing the insurance company, not you. So you figure that one out for yourself. So it's 856-7828, lwinsurance.com on the web, lwinsurance.com. Brooks, we're getting ready to go outside. Is that right?
That's correct.
All right, but let me do one more ad. Can I do one more ad?
It's your show.
Can I talk about Dr. T?
Absolutely.
Everybody loves Dr. T. So this is Dr. Trillia, and it's called Peninsula Chiropractic Center. I want to get these ads done because once I go outside, I might lose my train of thought. Get all excited about this trailer.
I was kind of thinking that.
That's what I'm worried about. So anyway, I want to tell you about Peninsula Chiropractic Center, Dr. Trillia. I deal with him. He's very good, a lot of personality, very professional at what he does. He listens to you. That's very important, whether it's a little child that's having trouble hearing, that gets their back and neck adjusted, and all of a sudden, their hearing improves. Whether it's somebody who says, I just got this pain, I can't quite describe it. Oh, you found it. Then we talk about Brandon, who has experienced migraine headaches and has experienced instant relief. So everybody has a different story. And so what they have is they have this special offer. So if you mention Jim Weller or Weller Does Delmarva and you want a free consultation, so this is the only way you're going to get it, you got to mention us. They will meet with you. One of the doctors, Dr. Bud or Dr. T, will meet with you one-on-one. They will listen to what you've got going on. They will assess the situation, and they will say, hey, chiropractic's for you, chiropractic's not for you, here's what I recommend you do. So anyway, I'm all over the place, I can see. Okay, I'm right in here. All right, so anyway, I'm just letting you know they've got me all over the place. If they would hold these cameras still, I would be fine. But anyway, Peninsula Chiropractic Center, Route 13 in Seaford, very convenient hours, very friendly staff, very helpful place to deal. 629-4344, 629-4344, PeninsulaChiroCenter.com, PeninsulaChiroCenter.com. You give them a call, tell them I sent you, look them up on the web. Dr. Trillia, Dr. Bud, really good people. They also do massage therapy, just a great place to deal. And if you're not sure if chiropractic's for you, or if you've tried chiropractic before and you want to get a second opinion, these people are the people. So give them a call, 629-4344, 629-4344. They'll take good care of you, I promise. I'm very happy with them, and everybody I've sent there has had very good results. And ever since I've been involved with them, people have shared their experiences with me, saying how happy they are going there. All right, we're going to be going off the radio part for just a few minutes. You can stick with us here on My Cozy TV or on the stream. And then we're going to mosey outside and we're going to show you this vendor trailer, okay? And it's a really unique trailer, so I want you to see it. And then we're going to have a flagpole special because Monday is the 4th of July, Independence Day. Good day to make sure you're flying your flag. And if you don't got one, you can get a flagpole here at Weller's today and have that thing up and running by Monday, because it's a good thing to be able to fly a flag, and it's important that we do honor all the people that have made it so we can. So anyway, if you are listening on the radio, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with more. And you can switch over to My Cozy TV and watch us during this break. We'll be right back with more Weller Does Delmarva. All right, everybody, now you are watching me on TV, on My Cozy TV, and it's rather cozy in here today. But anyway, I mentioned Walls Service Center earlier. Just want to make sure you know today, this is a rare thing, Colin is giving his people off for the day. He's a good man. He's got some really good employees. They've been working hard, and he's just giving them today off. And, of course, they're closed on Sundays, and he's going to give them Monday off for the 4th of July. So that's mighty kind. Anyway, but if you say, listen, I got something just not right, maybe your air conditioner is acting up in your car and you want to get it fixed, you can go to wallsservicecenter.com and you can request an appointment right there, and they'll get back to you Tuesday when they get in the office. But anyway, they can work on 5 different automobiles at one time that have air conditioning problems. So don't worry, if you're wondering, can they get you in and take care of you? If your air conditioner's not working, Walls Service Center is your place. It may be something really simple. If it's not simple, they'll at least let you know what it is and what it's going to cost to get it fixed. They stand behind what they do, and they're just really, really good people to deal with. So anyway, Colin, I need to ask you a question if you could mosey over. I was telling Colin something the other day, and he said, well, if they had got their car worked on at Walls Service Center, they would have been able to be towed. I was involved in something where somebody shut their car off and their headlights were on,
Right.
and then when they went to leave, their car wouldn't start.
Right.
And they were kind of stranded there until they could get somebody to come to them. And I was just telling Colin this story, and you said, well, at Walls Service Center, and you take it from here. Had they got an oil change at Walls Service Center,
if they had just
or
simply
anything,
gotten an oil change in the last 6 months at Walls Service Center, they would have had free roadside assistance, and it covers up
in the
to
middle of the
$75.
night, like 2 o'clock
yes.
in the morning?
Yep. It covers up to like $75 of
Really?
Yeah, any towing, any
well, how much does that
jump start?
add to the cost of a repair?
Nothing. It's absolutely free.
So it comes with any service work. I'll get my brakes done there.
Right. If you just continually get your oil changed at a bare minimum every 6 months, if you get an oil change every 6 months, you
Right.
get free roadside assistance always. You'll always have it.
That's almost like comforting. I
It
mean,
is.
what I like about it is I've got a phone number to call somebody. I'm broke
Exactly.
down somewhere.
Right.
I don't really know who to call, and now I've got a phone number to call, and somebody comes out. So in this case here, they would have came out and gave them a jump start.
Right, yeah, and it's part of we belong to the Federated Car Care Centers, so we are a Federated Car Care Center.
Oh, so this
and
would
it's
be
part of,
even out of Delaware.
exactly, yeah, anywhere
This
in
is
the
bigger
United
than
States.
Milford.
Yeah, might even be Canada too. I'm not sure.
Really?
Yeah, it could be, but
Okay.
I think it's going to cost more than $75 to have it towed back to Delaware from Canada. So,
I'd get a quote on that
Yeah.
beforehand.
but what it is, it's you've got somebody to call.
Yeah, what an added value, though.
It is. It really is.
I mean, it's just kind of nice. It's comforting. I mean, and this is no charge.
right? No charge. Comes
Okay,
with it.
so
Yeah.
you keep saying it's something as simple as an oil change, but you're also saying any automotive service you perform,
right.
they would get this absolutely free.
Right, it starts from an oil change and on up. So I mean,
Yeah,
if we
not
change
a
the
wiper
wipers
blade.
or if we change a bulb,
It's
it
not
doesn't come
included.
with that.
Okay,
but
but an oil
these
change.
are all Federated's guidelines. So,
Okay.
but even with an oil change, you will have this
Well, it's kind
roadside
of nice to
assistance
know you take
absolutely
a trip
free.
and you have a breakdown. You know you got somebody to call.
Sure. Oh yeah.
Isn't
I
that
agree.
nice?
I like it.
All right. Well, I wish I'd have known that the other night. I would have told this person all about it. They probably would have been in a very receptive mood.
I don't think they were.
So
From what you
anyway, but
described.
I was just surprised that there they were,
Right.
1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning, left their headlights on, motor wasn't running, and now all of a sudden they're there with a dead battery, And I was thinking, who do you call for that? And then you were explaining that, so that was kind of neat. I'll have to keep your card with me at all times.
Right.
All right.
I should say that commercial vehicles are not included in that.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I don't know if you would call yours
Great.
commercial, but it looks
Uh,
like a commercial going down the road.
It does. Let me think about that. Anyway, so it's Walls Service Center, 422-8110. Now, what are you doing this weekend? You're off today?
Well, yeah, I'm working
You
here
got
today. Working here today. Nope, T-ball is done with.
Okay.
But working here today doing this, and then I think I am going to go into the shop. I've got a job I'd like to finish today. That a part wasn't going to be here until today. I think I'm going to go in and finish it myself. And,
What a good owner you are.
whew, yeah.
I mean, you're a hands-on owner-operator. You really, truly are. I admire that because it's so rare nowadays.
It is. It is. It's,
But you care.
I do care. Want to get the cars done for the customers, and
Yeah,
You know,
that's
just-
one nice thing about owner-operators. They care.
Right.
Because big companies,
Because-
you can't pay people to care.
because our paychecks depend on it.
Yeah, that's true. All
Right.
right. So anyway, we're going to go outside here
My
in a
wife
minute.
makes me care.
Well, that's a good
She
thing.
likes that paycheck every week.
Yeah. Well, and plus you're just good people.
Yeah,
So
I
humble
agree.
people.
I
All
agree.
right.
We're great.
Can
I
I-
agree. We're humble.
Can I mosey outside now?
Yeah, you're good to mosey outside.
All right. Now what do I do? Take this other microphone? Is it on? What is it on? Okay. So now I'm on another microphone. Now I'm going outside. Is that right? Yeah. Or you guys have no idea what I'm going to do? I should have brought sunglasses. All right, so we're in the Dry Zone studio, and now I'm making my way out the door. Can you notice how we've run the wires through the mail slot? Is that not cool or what, everybody?
Innovative.
Innovative, okay? Innovative. Can we just show them the room or no? We really can't go all the way around. I'll have to do a Facebook Live on that. All right, I'm going outside, okay? Shut the door, leave the door open. Leave the door open. So now we're going outside, and I'm going to show you this vendor trailer. I'm actually going up inside of it. It has a door right on the front, and now I'm in the vendor trailer. All right, how's it looking? So now we're outside the building. So we built a new studio, which is the Dry Zone Weller Does Delmarva studio. And now we're outside. You're watching us on My Cozy TV, and we thank you for that. Or you're watching on the stream. This is another service we can provide. If you own a business, you want to be on the show, you want to bring some product, have us go outside and highlight it on TV. It's kind of a cool, neat idea. Another thing that this would do is you would be able to then maybe use this on your own website. So there's just a lot of opportunities of getting involved with us. We have some ideas. Let's just say you were a car dealer and you had a car you wanted to highlight. You could bring it here. We could go outside. We could talk about it on TV. It would be on the stream. It would be on the radio. And then you could put it on your website. So just keep that in mind. A lot of opportunities exist. And the phone number, if you want to get involved, is 337-7300. 337-7300. So this is a vendor trailer. As you can see, it's got 3 different vendor doors. It's even got some counters in here. So we're on the radio now. So, folks, I'm outside of the building. You're listening to Jim Weller, and Weller Does Delmarva. And we now are doing something new to where we're going outside the Dry Zone studio. So we're outside in the parking lot. If you look behind me, if you're watching on TV, you can see there's a whole lot of people. We're having a huge multi-family yard sale here today. So that's one of the things I want to tell you about. But I'm inside of a vendor trailer that I want to talk about. Now, this here is, I think, a 12-foot long trailer. It's a single axle, and it has 3 separate vendor doors. So there's one on each side and then one on the rear. As I look around, the walls are all white vinyl. The ceiling is white vinyl. Feels like it's got a little extra height to it. I see receptacles, so it's got 110-volt receptacles already in it. It's got some 4-foot fluorescent lights inside of here, like 4 of them. So this thing is ready to go. It's almost what I would call turnkey if you want to vend something. Underneath of the trailer, at the rear and at the front, there's stabilizer jacks that you crank down because the tongue of this trailer is removable. You pull a couple pins and you could take the tongue completely off the trailer. And the reason for that is because when you vend at a lot of festivals and events, they charge you by the foot. So when you park this trailer, you don't want to pay for the tongue space. And then it has a door right on the front of the trailer. So there's an entrance door right on the front of the trailer. And then you've got 3 vendor doors. It's taller than normal. It's got 4 4-foot fluorescent lights. Then it's got some 12-volt interior lights. It's got a roof vent. And then it's got these counters. So there's one on each window on each side, and there's one at the very rear. So that way, wherever you need to wait on somebody, wherever you park, if one door will open and one door won't, you know, you've got counters all the way around. So it's a nice little vendor trailer, real lightweight. You could pull it with a smaller vehicle. It is single axle, and it's right brand new. But it's just an example of one. We've got other ones in stock, and on top of that, you can special order them pretty much any way you want to. So I want to let you know that we sell, we stock, and we custom order vendor trailers. Brooks Ritter's pretty much the expert on that, but anybody here can help you. So this is just an example of something I wanted to show you. But keep in mind, if you wanted to buy any advertising on this show, I keep thinking about this, and I feel a car dealer might want to think about this. This is an opportunity for you to be on the show, on the radio, and on TV, and on the stream. And then you bring an item here. So let's say you had a car that you wanted to sell, or a piece of equipment. We could highlight that. Then once it's on the stream, it can be viewed again and again and again, and you can take that and also use that on your website. So that's quite an advertising opportunity that I think people might want to think about. Now, I'm going outside the trailer. I'm going to do the flagpole on the front of the trailer. I'm going out the front of the trailer, and then I want to show this flagpole. I don't know if it is viewable or not. You didn't know anything about it, did you? Well, I'll just talk about it because I can't really do much with it. But this is a flagpole we sell. It's a 20-foot telescoping aluminum flagpole. Now, as you look, it actually holds 2 flags, okay? This is a made-in-America flagpole. It comes with all your installation hardware. It has like a socket that goes down in the ground, but it's a 20-foot tall. Now, if you went to the fair last year, you probably saw these. They sell them for $250, $280. Actually, online, they're over $300 with shipping. We have them on sale right now at Weller's in Bridgeville for $199. That's right. The same brand, the same part number, the same flagpole online is over $300. We've got it for $199, so that's over $100 savings. Now, it comes with 1 flag, but as an added value bonus today and today only at Weller's in Bridgeville, because we want you to get one and have it up by Monday, you get a second flag, a screened flag, absolutely free. So in other words, you get the flagpole, it comes with 1 flag, and then you get a second screen flag absolutely free with the purchase of the flagpole for $199, and that is today and today only at Weller's in Bridgeville. The phone number, if you have any questions, is 337-8228, 337-8228. On the web, it's wellers.com. But I don't know how much of the flagpole you could see, but it's very nice. It telescopically goes up and telescopically goes down. I've had one at my house probably for 6 or 7 years now. They hold up real good because they are aluminum, and they're just well built. So anyway, if you're looking for a flagpole, like I say, Monday being Independence Day, 4th of July, it's a good time to have a flag and a flagpole up. The trailer I showed you earlier is this one that the flagpole is kind of connected to some degree. It is a 12-foot vendor trailer that I mentioned earlier. So I just want to let you know we have that. And Weller's is going to be open today from 9 to 1. Then we are going to be closed, of course, on Monday, the 4th of July. But anyway, there's a lot going on. Phone number for the store is 337-8228. Give them a call. If you don't get them, leave a message. They'll call you back. Our website, I don't talk about that enough, is Wellers.com, Wellers.com, if you want to go to the website and see what's going on there. And also the flagpoles are $199. Today only, you get 2 flags. You get the one that comes with it, and then a second silk screen flag for absolutely free. And the whole flagpole and everything is $199. Am I okay to come back in the building? Okay, so I'm going back in the building now. And so that was my outside demonstration, and I just want to let you know that we do have advertising opportunities available on the show. And as I thought about that, I was outside there thinking, man, you could bring something here, and we could literally highlight it for you right outside there, right out front of the building. So whether it's a piece of equipment or a car or something like that. So again, our advertising has many twists and turns to it. It's very affordable, and we're very easy to deal with. So it's 337-7300 if you want to talk about advertising on Weller Does Delmarva. I'm going to switch over to these headsets, so Brooks, you talk to them for a minute. Go ahead.
So I tell you what, that flagpole is a really good deal. And then you get the second flag absolutely free, the silk screen flag. So you got, that's a deal for Independence Day. I would take advantage of it. We do have a couple different colors in stock as far as the flagpole is concerned.
Oh, and they're normally extra, aren't they? Other colors.
Yep. So you could get bronze or silver or black.
Okay.
As part of that deal.
Okay. All right. All for one money. $199 today only. You get the flagpole. You get the installation hardware. You get the one American flag and your choice of a screened other flag. It could be an open flag or a military flag or whatever you want. Absolutely free today only. The second flag is the bonus. Is that right?
And we actually got a couple of the flags behind you if you want to show them at some point.
Hold on. Let's call right now some point.
Sure.
Some point. All right. There you go. United States Marine Corps. So you could get one of those flags. What is this one, Colin? Coast Guard. Man, you got them. There you go. So you can. So these flags we sell. Army. Okay, sorry. All right. What's this one? What was that symbol I heard? Ding. Now we got sound effects.
That was Stan
There's
the
the
fan
Coast Guard.
commenting on something.
Oh, really?
Yep. He said
All
the
right.
flagpole looked really good on the stream.
Did it?
Yep.
Well, good. Good morning, Stan. Happy 4th of July to you. May the 4th be with you. All right, what's that one? The Coast Guard. So we have all these flags in stock. What do these sell for? $20?
They're $12.50. That's what.
How much are they?
$12.50.
There's no way you're selling flags for $12.50. Bro.
$12.50. And the deal gets better than that.
Why?
You can get 2 of them for $20.
Are you serious? $10 for a flag?
Yep.
Yeah, that's
The
what he meant
deals
to
are
say.
always sweller at Weller's.
So we have all these flags in stock.
That's correct.
Do I keep going?
Sure. Keep showing
Colin
them.
is doing such a good job up here with these flags.
And this isn't even all of them. This is just a sampling. We have quite a few flags in stock.
National Guard. Oh, yeah. Nice, colorful.
Oh, yeah.
So you can put them up on a flagpole or put them in your garage or put them wherever you want. Colin, we got the flags, don't we? Do we have an open flag
We
for
do
like
have-
businesses?
We do have an open flag, yes.
What's that one? Air Force, yep. Dang, going. Brooks, next time we don't need this many. All right. So everybody that's listening on the radio, we're going to try to describe to you. These are 3x5 flags.
That's correct.
All right, and they're silk screen navy. Yep. And they're $12.50. 2 for $20.
Yep.
Really?
Or if you buy a flagpole today,
Hey, let's do a better special. Go ahead, Brooks. What were you going to say?
you get one absolutely free.
What's this one? Girl Scouts?
We support our troops.
Come home soon. That's a good one, isn't it? All right. Last flag we're going to hold up. And there's more. There's more to
Absolutely.
choose
Yeah,
from.
this is just a
I want to give a
sampling.
better special than what you had.
You're the man.
Am I allowed?
You're allowed.
All right. So these are brand new screened. We call them silk screen,
Yes.
right?
Mhm.
Okay. And they're $12.50 each. Is that right?
That's correct.
Let's do this just for today only, all right?
Okay.
If you buy one for $12.50, you can have another one free.
Wow.
How's that?
That sounds
That's
great.
almost like 2 for $12.50.
That does sound
But
like
it's
2
not
for
one for
$12.50.
6 1/4, okay? All right? That's a deal, isn't it?
That is.
I want people to fly their flags, man. I want them to make sure they got one. If you got one a little ripped or torn.
I did see one missing.
What's
do you
that?
have the "Don't Tread on Me" flag? They're very popular now.
Do we have
We
that?
do. Yes.
You do. Okay.
There
And
So
you
we-
go.
"Don't Tread on Me" flags are available at Weller's.
Yeah,
and we just
sounds
got
like it.
we just got quite a few of them in.
Okay.
That is a hard flag to get.
It's a hot seller.
Yeah, and it's like every time we get it, when we can get it, we sell it very quickly. But we
Yeah.
were able to get some quantity of it, so we do
Hey, you
have
know what
them
else I
come
noticed?
in.
What's
in your
that?
showroom, you have a "Don't Tread on Me" hat also.
We do.
Oh, we do. I
So,
remember
yeah.
them. I don't know how much they are. $20.
That sounds about right, but I
Yeah,
couldn't tell you.
it's a
for
nice
sure.
looking hat. It's a good quality
Yeah, it
hat.
was a good. Yep.
I know my hats, and that's a good quality hat.
Good quality hat. All right. So anyway, we got that. But today and today only, folks, a couple different specials. One, buy a flag, you get a second flag free of the silk screen ones, the $12.50 flags. So you buy one for $12.50, you get the second one absolutely free. That's today only offer. Then the flagpole, $199, comes with one flag. It holds two. Your second flag would be free. There with the flagpole, $199. We had the 7-inch Android tablets. I forgot, $44.
Yep.
All right, and that is a today only offer. And then the 18-piece barbecue grill set, $10. That is a today only offer. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And today is Saturday, July 2nd, and we are open today till 1.
And the year is 2016.
We're putting all that for the people that watch it on the stream. All right. You know what? I am really excited about getting some people to bring product here that we can help them sell. How does that even sound to you, Brooks?
I like the sounds. I'm excited that we have the opportunity to do this now.
I want a car dealer. I want two things. I want a car dealer and an equipment dealer. So I want somebody like either a new car dealer or a used car dealer that says, hey, I'll bring a vehicle every week. We'll spotlight that vehicle. You know, now tell me, can as we record this, is there a way that they can take that and use that on their website?
Yes.
Their part.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So in other words, if we have somebody that wants to advertise, in other words, that they could bring a car here, they could be part of the show, basically.
Yeah.
So I could see somebody bringing like a zero-turn mower, John Deere Gator, or something like that. I want something. So I'm just throwing that out there, anybody. Those are my target advertisers right now. Somebody that would like to be part of the show, bring a piece of equipment each week. Now, I mean, we're going to get paid for this, but it would be very affordable. And then that part of the show that we have, broadcast on TV, you're saying we might be able to give them a jump drive or something, or a CD, to where they can take that and use that at a later time on their website or their Facebook page or something like that.
Absolutely.
So that's a lot of value. That's a lot of value. Okay. So anyway, any questions about that? 337-7300. I'm always thinking of how somebody else should spend their money.
Sure.
Okay. I have that with me. People do that to me. What?
You could have a restaurant or a food company come in also.
Oh,
a food
and bring
truck.
us food. Hey, a food truck.
Yeah, they could come in, to get some shots of this food truck. They could provide free food.
Oh, now Colin's all excited. What? Look at him. He's all excited now. Free food. Got his
That's
attention.
the first thing Brooks' mind goes to. Is food. How do we get food in this?
And then
how do we
free.
get food in
Free
this? And then
food.
Yeah.
Okay.
How do we get food and how do we get it free?
What else, Brooks, would be another great thing?
I don't know. I'm still
A
stuck
travel
on the
agent?
Yes. Free
Yeah.
plane tickets to anywhere.
But I was just thinking what
a
we have to offer now, to where people can see it on TV, see it on the stream, end up with a recording for their business afterwards. How about a boat dealer?
Yeah.
Boating supplies, things like that. Not
Yeah.
kayaks now. We sell kayaks.
Yeah.
But-
But jet skis.
Hey, I do want to. Jet skis.
Yeah.
Yep. All right.
Pool dealers. Yeah.
Pool
Coming.
dealers. Put a pool up.
Yep. Billiards table.
Hot tubs.
Stan says free food and I will be there.
He will be here. Promise, Stan. All right. Anyway, that is very interesting. So if you want to talk about any of that, we are looking to do more things. But this going outside, that way you get it on TV. We got it on the stream. We're on the radio. We're like everywhere. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. What in the world else do we want to talk about? We've got a lot going on here today. The yard sale is kicking. I went outside. There's all kinds of people. I mean, as crazy as it sounds, we almost ought to have a yard sale every week.
We should.
And then it just makes more people stop by the store. Can I run through the list of items people get for free?
Absolutely.
Okay, so I want to just hit that one more time. It's a real offer, folks. It's not a gimmick. There's no catch to it. A lot of times you get something free and then there's some ridiculous handling charge or something like that. There's no handling charge. What we're saying is you can buy the majority of our new generators and the majority of our new trailers. There's just a few that are not included. If you buy a trailer or you buy a generator, you get something additional for free. You just get it for free. We just hand it to you. One of them is the 20-foot aluminum telescopic flagpole. So if you want a flagpole for free, all you got to do is buy a $450 generator and you get the flagpole free. In fact, if you're going to buy a flagpole, there's no need to not just buy the generator and get the flagpole free. But here's the list of items you get for free. You would get your choice of a flagpole or a kayak with a paddle. Chainsaw. We've got 16-inch, 18-inch, 14-inch, 20-inch. Your choice. We have these really neat Amish-made rocking horses. We have a PVC material, like a, I call it like plastic wood or whatever, but it's a poly-type material. It's a bench. You see them, $250, $300. We got those absolutely free in this promotion. A Stanley roll-around toolbox. That's a bottom and top box, and it comes with like a 68-piece tool set. We have an outhouse, but it's really like a little storage shed or something like that. I remember when I used to have one of them little pools, I would keep all my pool supplies in there. It was kind of a nice place to put that. Then we have a 3-in-1 Amish rocking horse. It's a rocking horse. It stands up, and it's a high chair, and it flips over, and it's a desk. It's the neatest little thing. We have the infrared heaters, 1,500-watt quartz infrared heaters. We have them free. McCullough water pump, a gasoline-operated water pump. A Champion gasoline-operated pressure washer, a Works 18-volt blower with 2 batteries and a charger, the 7-inch tablet, an Amish-made coat rack, a little electric air compressor, a 5-gallon air compressor, and a 2,000-pound 12-volt winch, boat winch. or car winch, whatever you want for that. So any one of those items. Now you can learn more and see more by going to Wellers.com. And there's a whole list of things there. I'd like to encourage people also to check us out on Facebook. First of all, you can friend me. I'm the Jim Weller. I happen to be the one from Delaware. Then we've got Weller's Sheds and Carports. We've got Delaware low-digit surf tags. And just so you know, if you're looking for a low-digit surf tag, I've got them all priced to sell. Little negotiable, not overly negotiable, but if you see something there you want, don't hesitate to make me an offer. But if you're looking for like a low number, I think my lowest number I might have would be 22. I can't remember for sure, but I know I have 22 and 44 and 33 and 66, and then I have most of the numbers for fire companies, like station 80 something, 85, or station 75 or whatever. So if you want a low digit surf tag, I have those for sale, but that is one of our Facebook pages. So we've got Weller Does Delmarva if you would like that, and then Weller's Utility Trailers, and those are our Facebook pages, so if you would like them. Now I'm going to do a real quick giveaway just for the fun of it. Okay, no big deal, don't get too excited. What's an item? Give me a couple choices of something we could give away to make the phone ring. The number's 337-7300. Brooks, do you have any ideas?
We got brass planters.
Brass planters.
We
Go
got
through the stuff a
Ravens
little
trucks.
quicker. Ravens trucks.
We got little fingernail clippers.
Fingernail clippers. Who in the world wants fingernail clippers for free?
We got electric tape.
Electric tape? What's electric tape? You mean just black electric tape?
Yeah.
Okay.
We got little flashlights.
Give me something more valuable.
If we were in the showroom, this would be a lot easier.
Oh, being over here has messed you up.
We need to set a camera up over there so we can...
Just look around.
Exactly.
When we want to. So you can't think of anything substantial that we could give away for free right now just to make people call on the phone?
I'm afraid I would
miss
go
the
too
phone
big.
calls.
Yeah,
Huh?
I'm afraid I would go too big.
Well, you're not picking it. Just tell me some ideas.
Oh, my goodness. Put me on the spot. Fuel cans.
Hey, what are they? 1 gallon fuel cans?
Yeah.
Do they have a spout or no spout?
That I don't know for
I mean,
sure.
you are just a wealth of information. If you had a packet of them ads, boy, it would be real helpful.
Whoa.
Anyway,
Yeah,
Brooks.
that would make sense, huh?
Folks, I wanted to give something away. The phone number's 337-7300, and Brooks ain't helping me worth a nickel with it.
We got pickle barrels.
Pickle barrels.
Pickle
Rain barrels.
Yep.
Let's try that. Let's give away a rain barrel. But you call them pickle barrels.
Or it could be whatever type of barrel you want it to be.
How much
but,
are they? $17.50?
That's what they normally are. They're actually on sale right now, though.
Okay.
For $15.
Okay, yeah, lower the value of the free gift. Thank you, Brooks. Anyway, so we're just saying that we'll give them away absolutely free if they call 337-7300. 337-7300. You give us a call right now if you want a free pickle barrel that most people use as a rain barrel.
And can you tell us how you...
Now, look, the phone rang already. That's too quick.
Yeah. And can you tell us, how you're catching the show? Are you watching it online? Are you listening to Delaware 105.9? Are you watching it on My Cozy TV? And where
Okay.
you're calling from? I mean, nice information to know. Just see where we're reaching.
You don't want their name or number?
Well, we want their name and number so we can confirm that that we got their that they're good for the free pickle barrel or rain barrel.
All right, so that's what you're saying the deal is.
Sure.
A free pickle barrel that we call a rain barrel. Is that right?
Yep.
And you're giving just one now. You're not going to give them like 10 or 20 of them, are you?
That's correct. They can buy
So-
more if they want more.
They can?
Yes.
Okay, so you can have a brand new. It's not brand new, is it?
It's not brand new, no.
Okay. All right. It's a pickle barrel. It's used. You can just rinse it out. I got them at home. I use them as rain barrels.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have the kits still? The rain barrel kits?
Yes, we do.
Okay. So we even have the kits that can turn it right into a rain barrel for sale. Is that right?
That's correct.
So you get one of these barrels absolutely free. Now, a lot of people use these for like feed and seed and storage of that and stuff like that.
Yeah. They are...
Because they have a lid that comes that's removable lid. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay.
And they were used for pickling, so they are
How do you know they were used for pickling?
Because there's some of them, there's a sticker that says what they used it for.
And it says this was used for pickling?
Well, it says I forget what the wording was, but
Man,
not
you are on it today.
not all those words.
All right. So you're saying that they can have a pickle barrel absolutely free.
Absolutely free.
Do they have to come pick it up, or are we going to deliver it?
No, we do not deliver free items.
Would we ship it?
No, we don't ship free items.
Okay. Well, I didn't know. In other words, these are the kind of questions I always get.
The whole point is
Will you bring it to me? My neighbor wants one too while you're at it.
Yeah, we're trying to get you in the store. That's the whole motive behind doing this.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
So we don't ship. We don't, we're not going to deliver. You had to come in.
Really? What do you mean?
How long are we going to give them to come in to pick it up?
9:30? What are you thinking? I don't know.
Give them till next Saturday?
Next Saturday?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is that a question or a statement?
That's a question.
Okay. This confidence level you hear in Brooks. All right. So, what's the deal? A free pickle barrel.
Yep. Got to
Call now, 337-7300. Leave your name and number. You've got till next Saturday to come get it. There's no charge. If you want to buy more, you're allowed to.
That's correct.
Is that right?
Yep.
Even though the first one was free. All right. Okay, we're going to continue on.
We are.
All right, so now, folks, you're watching us on TV. All right, and we did extend that offer, or made an offer, where you get a free pickle barrel. Brooks calls it a pickle barrel. If you were at my house, you would notice we call it a rain barrel. So we have this kit that we sell that has the little spout that goes in the bottom, and it has a thing that goes into your rain gutter. It even comes with the thing that goes in the drill to cut the hole into the rain gutter. It's a diverter. It goes in there, and then it fills the barrel, and then it has a little thing on the bottom that you would hook a hose to if you want to convert it to an official rain barrel. Is that right?
That's correct.
Okay. So all you do is dial 337-7300 and say, hey, I can't believe you're doing that. Brooks sounds awful uncertain in his going through it. As this he's saying it and questioning it at the same time. In other words, so anyway, that's like saying, "Do you want to buy that trailer?"
I like talking in questions. It makes things
I
much
can
more
see
fun.
That. Yeah. Okay. At least you're never wrong that way, because you never made any firm statements.
Absolutely.
Right. All right. But as you get older and your confidence grows, I will see that changing in you.
You will.
Okay.
Eventually.
As you get a little taller.
One of these days.
One of these days.
I think
So
once
anyway,
I enter the age of wisdom.
Wisdom.
Yeah.
25, 30.
45, 50, somewhere.
Okay. That's the age of insanity. That's not even wisdom. All right. We did talk about being advertising, being involved with the show. Got some ideas there.
Mm-hmm.
So want to remind you, if you have an interest in being on, being involved, being part of it, we are for hire. You can buy space in the show. That's really what you're doing. It's called bandwidth or storage space or whatever you want to call it. But we will help you get noticed. We will help you get promoted. And we can really help you give things away.
Yes,
so
we are
we
really
need to
good
get
at
the
that.
government involved in this show. In other words, you know what I mean? But anyway, if you have something you want to give away and get people through the door of your business by giving something away, as you can hear, the phone is ringing pretty good just for free pickle barrels. Is that right?
Yeah.
You know what else you can use them barrels for? Clean them out and dry them out. And then you know how in the summer you take all your winter clothes and you put them away? You can store them in that barrel.
Hey, yeah, that works.
Tighten it up. No mice can get in there. Nothing like that. So anyway, stick your vacuum to it, create a vacuum, and then everything will get smushed down, and you can really put some stuff in there. But then when you take off the lid, you have to stand back. So anyway,
I can see it being one of those little magic
these are vacuum sealed pickle barrels. All right. So anyway, Colin, are you all right? Oh, now he's got a question.
Do they smell like pickles, the barrels?
That's not the kind of thing you ask on air.
Do they smell like pickles?
I have no idea.
Would your clothes smell like pickles when they've been in there for a season?
It will be no different if you went out to dinner and spilled something.
Pickles smell good.
They do.
Is it bread and butter or dill?
I have no idea. I have no idea.
Oh, I don't know.
These are
Okay.
questions you're going to get, so I'm just preparing you.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
I'll wait till I get them.
All right.
Okay, we'll study in the meantime.
Okay.
All right. And they're free.
I'll put my uniforms in it and then see what they smell
See
like.
what
when I take
happens,
them out.
yeah. And then people say, I was dealing with a guy that smelled like pickles. I forgot his name, but his smell was so distinctive.
Hey, I gotta get them to remember me somehow.
Somehow. All right. What else, Brooks? That was ridiculous.
That was fun.
Yeah. Is that real? Are we really giving them away, or was that a hoax?
I'm going to say it's real based on the phone calls that we
All
got.
right. Last chance. If you want a free pickle barrel, let us know. Okay. Operators are standing by. All right. What is next? We're still on TV. Is that right? My
That's
Cozy
correct.
TV. So we would love input. What kind of input do we want? People say, you want input. What do we want? Last four numbers of their social, their whole social? What kind of input do we want from people?
I mean, mainly, I want to know, I mean, how we sound. I mean, are we entertaining, you know?
What do you wish we did different?
Exactly.
I want to know what you wish we gave away different. Okay, Brooks wants free food. So,
Is there something that we have that you're interested in? Is there a special that we could do on a certain item to entice you to buy it? You know, that kind of stuff. I'd
like
love
double the price and cut it in half?
Absolutely.
That's
or,
what we should do.
Or triple it, cut it in
We
half.
should have a day where we allow people to pay full retail. Heck with these discounts. You know what I'm saying? I mean, how often do you get that opportunity?
Not very often. That would be like a, once in a lifetime type deal.
In fact, we probably should charge a membership fee. There are some businesses you have to pay a fee to be allowed to go in and spend money.
I have some people, that come in, I ask them how they're doing. I'm just looking. I said, well, we do have a cover charge to come in and look. And so far, I haven't been able to collect.
Really?
Yeah.
That was really good, Brooks. All right. So anyway, we're coming back on the radio
We
now.
are coming back on
Terry,
the radio.
you can come on over if you want. All right. So we are coming back on the radio now, live on Delaware 1059. Okay? 1059. We're right here, everybody. Just relax. We were going for a minute. We gave away some pickle barrels. These are, we would suggest people use them as rain barrels. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay. So they're free.
Yes.
What are they, about 3 feet tall?
3.5, somewhere in there, yeah.
Okay, so they're pretty tall.
Yeah, I would say
Okay.
about 35 to 40 gallons.
Okay, and they're plastic, and
Yes.
they had pickles in them, so they're not brand new.
That's correct.
And they come with a removable lid.
Yep.
And people use them very much as rain barrels.
Yes.
Okay. And some people store feed or seed or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you're saying that today and today only, right now, if you call, you've got all the way till next Saturday to come get it, but we're going to give you one absolutely free, right?
Yep.
And you're saying if they get the one free, they would be allowed to buy more.
That's correct.
Okay. Is there any limit to how many they could buy?
They can buy as many as they want.
Into the hundreds?
Into the hundreds.
Okay.
Not
All right.
into the thousands, but at least into the hundreds.
Into the hundreds. Okay, so it's 337-7300. If you call, just leave your name and number. We'll get back to you today or Tuesday. We'll get back to you, but you'll be in, and you've got till next Saturday to come get one. Is that
That's
right?
correct.
When you call, you cannot do this. You cannot call and say, my name is so-and-so, my cousin's name is so-and-so, my wife's name is so-and-so, my neighbor's name is so-and-so, and before you know it, you've left 10 names and numbers all in one phone call. Is that right? We're not going to do that.
Yeah. One
As odd as that sounds, we have that happen.
message per call.
One message per call, one call per person. We're not going to ship them. We're not going to deliver them. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Is there any other stipulations? Do they have to buy anything when they get here?
They do not, but this all ends at 9 o'clock. You're not going to have an
Okay,
opportunity
so
to
no
call
calls
back in.
past 9.
Yep.
What if they come and want to buy something? Are they allowed to?
They are allowed to.
Okay.
They're going to want to ask for Brooks, and
Okay.
I'll get
So
them
if they
taken care
come
of.
to get their free pickle barrel, the only person they're allowed to spend more money with is Brooks.
That's correct.
Okay. All right, Terry, are you here?
I'm here.
This is Terry. New man here. What?
I thought you were grasping for his last name, so I was going to say Spencer.
Right. But didn't you guys say it was Spence?
Somebody did. I had to correct it over
Brandon.
the air.
All right. Terry Spencer. Been with us a few weeks now. We're very excited to have him on board. Kind of like a breath of fresh air coming in. And you have a lot of experience in the automotive field, kind of managing people, getting things organized, and helping companies go to the next level. Is that a fair, reasonable description?
That's correct.
All right. Local man, been around for many years in the community.
Moved here about 20 years ago.
Wow, you're just a teenager.
Still a teenager.
Still a teenager, by golly. That's a great answer. All right. So anyway, how are you finding things at Weller's?
I love it here. Everything is so easygoing. The staff has treated me with open arms. Usually, sometimes that's not the way it is. But here,
Okay.
everybody, the knowledge that they have of the products and stuff, it's amazing.
It is amazing,
It's
isn't
amazing.
it? A lot of people think, if you're going to buy a trailer, everywhere you talk, this is something that's frustrating to me as the owner. We will talk to somebody about a trailer, and they'll say, well, so-and-so has it for this much, almost as if they're putting so-and-so is the same as us. And they haven't even been here. This is all over the phone. And then when they finally get here, they're like, man, there's a lot more to knowing about a trailer than I
Yes.
thought. It's a little bit of a buying experience. It's a sizable amount of money, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, and we want to make sure that you know what you're getting, that what you're getting is the right thing, and of course, we want to make sure you get the right price.
Correct.
So, how you enjoying selling kayaks? How's that for you?
It's totally different. Even with the trailers, the carports, the sheds, I didn't realize they made so many.
Okay, the variety is a little
Oh, it's-
overwhelming.
And getting them in so many different styles, getting them made the way that you want them made, and everything else, it's amazing.
Isn't that refreshing though that you have that many options?
Oh yeah, and the whole thing is, I had a call yesterday, and a lady was asking me about the sheds, and I was going over options and everything else. She said maybe the best thing for me to do is come there. I said exactly.
Yeah, and I believe we have probably the largest selection of Amish-made sheds in Delaware. I think there's 50 or 60 of them out there.
And
So-
they're all unique in their own
Yeah,
way.
they are.
All
They really
unique
are.
in their own way.
Yep. Now, you may not be aware of this, Terry, but when we started in the shed business, we decided to price ourselves 10% below all of our local competitors. We did that on purpose. So we have a lot of people say, I had one just yesterday as I was at Jimmy's Grill, said, yep, we priced you and we priced around and you were about $300 to $500 below everywhere else we called. And I said, we know that. We know that. We went into the shed business saying, we just want to jump into this thing and we want to make a big splash and we want to be competitive. $300, $500 is a good savings on a $2,000 or $3,000 or $4,000 item. So
That's
in other
correct.
words, and they're Amish made. They include delivery and setup, and also somebody from the shed company, one of the owners, will be there when the shed is delivered. So one of the brothers or one of the children or whatever. So that way they're on site, on scene. They don't just sub it out to the lowest bidder. They are there and they are involved and they want to make sure their customer's satisfied. And we like that because we know other people that sell Amish-made sheds, but then they just get some private contractor to deliver them, and then it's just not quite the same. You had this great experience with the shed, but the delivery was not quite as nice. And I would say, Brooks, you can probably agree with this. Our biggest comments are more on the delivery than the sheds.
Absolutely, yeah.
You know, people are like, I just can't believe how well they did. They didn't rut up my yard and so on and so forth.
Yeah, they're cordial. They come in.
They care.
They're not drinking a soda and just throw the soda can on the ground.
They're not talking on their cell phone.
Exactly. They're there to get your shed placed where you want it placed and make sure everything is operational for you. And then, and to move on so you can move on with your day.
Yep. Terry, what else have you seen that's kind of been interesting?
The customer, the clientele is very different than being in the, on the retail end of it and also the automotive industry. Everyone is very unique. That's the great part that I like about this business. No two people are the same.
Mm-hmm.
No one asks the same question. And sometimes I like the questions that people ask that make you say, huh?
Mm-hmm. Make you go search for the answer.
Yeah, but that's a good thing. And also, one thing I've learned a lot is some of the customers that do come in and know exactly what they're talking about. They're a book of knowledge also.
Yes, they are. Yeah.
And that's how I've learned how to sell some of the things that we do have to offer here.
Well,
Makes
good.
a difference.
Well, we're real excited to have you.
I'm great. I'm happy to be here.
Yep, and we're looking forward to some new things that Terry's going to help us with. And I guess if people know you from the automotive world, they're welcome to come in and say howdy.
All of them are.
Will you
Every
give
last
free
one of
tours?
them. No problem. I may see something that I haven't seen because I didn't realize that the place was so huge. I was amazed when my first day of working, and I looked at Jason and said, wow, I can't believe there's so many trailers, so many carports, so many sheds, and, looking in the showroom, realizing that there's a little bit of something for everyone. And, my motto with that is come in and be amazed.
Yeah, that's a good one.
We're like your Walmart of Wellers.
Yeah.
You can always find something.
Weller Mart. Well, good. All right. Well, anything else you want to add?
That's about it. I
Okay.
just would like to take and welcome everyone to come and visit me, just to say hi. Hi is a good thing, but I also want to sell you something also, because that's how we stay in business.
That's how
so
we
please
stay
stop
afloat.
by and say hi. And like I said, a free tour, no problem. I'll do my
Okay.
best to accommodate.
Terry's giving free tours. All right. Thank you, Terry.
All right, thank you.
All right. Have a good day. All right, so Weller's is going to be open. They're probably open by now. We're open till 1 today. Going to be closed on Monday and right back at it on Tuesday. So anyway, that's Terry Spencer. We are very excited. A lot of people do know him from the automotive industry, and we have some new plans and new ideas, and we're going to be doing a lot of things around here, and we're rather excited about it. How do you feel about working with Terry?
I like him a lot.
What have you experienced with him?
I'm amazed how many people know him.
Yeah.
Just people walk in, hey, I know you.
Wow.
I mean, it's amazing how many people know him. But he's a real friendly guy, which we do pride ourselves here on being friendly.
Yes. If you're sick of the big corporate, feeling, and you want to come somewhere where somebody's going to answer your questions, if they don't know the answer, they're going to find you the answer. In other words, but friendly, knowledgeable, just good all around people. That's what we pride ourselves on here at Weller's.
And it seems like he has a lot of good management level knowledge,
Yep.
which I think is going to be an asset to the company as well. So,
Well, good. We got a good team here. We got Brooks Ritter, as you hear on the show with me. Then we have his brother Brandon, who's on vacation right now. Is that right?
Yep, he'll be back Tuesday.
Be back Tuesday. Then we have Earl Jackson, right?
Mhm.
Then we have Jason Troyer, who's my son-in-law. He's the manager. Then we have Terry Spencer, who you just heard. Then we got really good support staff. We've got Sharon there in the office. She does a great job. She's the one who would, do your deal when you bought one, do the paperwork, do your title work. Then we've got Coulter back in the shop, and then we've also got Christian back in the shop. So we finally got two good shop guys, very conscious of what they do. They care. They want to get it right. They want to do it right. They're just good people all the way around. So we have a nice little team here, don't I?
You forgot a couple of people.
Hold on. Let me think. Who did I forget? Hold on.
They
Hold on.
might be related to you.
Oh, Jenny. Jenny's our bookkeeper. And my other daughter, Kim. She does all of our ads and everything.
And Jenny is the greatest bookkeeper. She's awesome.
She's amazing.
Yep.
Anybody that will work all night at the end of the month to make sure everything's done right is admirable.
Yep.
So.
And then Kim does a good job running the office. So.
Yes, she does. So got a good little team here, everybody. If you've never met the people at Weller's, where are they at? On our website. Meet the staff?
That's correct.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
That probably needs to be updated a little bit.
There's a
But
video
anyway.
there. You can actually watch it, and you hear each person's voice, so you can actually get to know.
Good. All right. Well, anyway, that's Meet the Staff. And if you ever wanted to meet Jim Weller, you go to Wellers.com, and there's is it on the front, a little video of me?
Yeah, it's down towards the bottom.
Okay. All right. Now, what else do we want to talk about? The yard sales going on. I mentioned the specials. I didn't miss any, did I?
No.
All right. Let's talk about Mid-South Audio for just a minute. I
Sure.
can't help but look around this room and not think about Kevin Short and his team and his company and what all he has to offer. So this is a company called Mid-South Audio that's in Georgetown. And you say, well, I really can't imagine why I would ever need them. Well, let's just say you're having a birthday party and you need a portable PA system. Just something, to give yourself a little more ability to be heard. They rent portable PA systems, portable sound systems. But they also rent all kinds of stuff. If you were having a concert or a big event or a graduation or a big auction or something like that. I've been to auctions where, they'll be there with all the sound equipment, everything, because there's people scattered all over and they want them to be heard. So, and you don't want to have to run out and buy all this stuff. You can rent it. One phone call does it all. But as we sit in this room and think about it, we've gotten microphones from them. We've gotten speakers from them. We have gotten all of this stuff on the walls that has done a fantastic job of taking the echo out of this room. It is actually hard to believe compared to what the room was in the beginning and what the room is now. But they also do things like they have a big stage. If you're having an event out in the middle of nowhere and you want a stage or you want platforms on top of the stage or whatever, it's called Mid-South Audio. And you can go to their website, midsouthaudeo.com, and look around and see all the different things they have to offer. I was asking Kevin the other day, like they rent drum sets. So, say you're having a concert or an event and the band's flying in. Well, they don't bring their drum set with them or their keyboard or whatever, or the amps or whatever. They might bring their guitar, and that might be the extent of it. But Kevin rents all of this stuff. And I said, well, what do you have, like one drum set? And he's like, no, we have multiple drum sets because he can have 4 or 5 different events going on in 4 or 5 different places at one time. He does travel. He doesn't deal just in Delaware. So if you have any questions, give Kevin a call at 856-6993, 856-6993. On the web, it's midsouthaudeo.com. Really good people. They also have a recording studio, too, if you want to lay down a track or something like that. Maybe we'll go over there one day and lay down a track, record something. All right? Something worth recording. All right. Anyway, I saw we got our grass cut. Jerry's Lawn Care does a good job around here, too.
Yes, he
Another
does.
one of our great sponsors. This is our friend Jerry Santoro. Local business, been in business over 10 years now, serving our community, but he does a lot of things. So I'm going to tell you a few things he does. One is landscaping. So he cuts our grass and weed whacks and sprays the weed killer and all of that. And then he also does, like lawn treatments where he would, fertilize it or lime it or whatever. He also does tree work, like he can trim a tree up, he can cut a tree down, he can clear an entire lot. Like if you're getting ready to build a house or you have a house and you're going to build a new pole shed out back, you need some trees out of the way or some stumps ground up or dug up. Either way, he can do it all. He can handle every bit of it. He also does paver work. If you want some sidewalks made out of pavers or an entire driveway, or you got a little patio you want to make, he's real good at all of that. And he is certified in that. He sells E.P. Henry Stone products. All estimates are free. And he also does one more thing, which is irrigation systems. So whether you need an irrigation system, landscaping, some trees trimmed up or cut down, stumps done away with, or a irrigation system, or some pavers, Jerry Santoro is the man. He'll take good care of you. He's very friendly, very knowledgeable, does exactly what he says he's going to do, and he is priced right. So you give him a call at 363-6025. That's 363-6025. Jerry's Lawn Care on the web. It's jlc-llc.com. All right, I mentioned that Walls Service Center is closed for the day. They will be back open on Tuesday. They're taking today off, and they are taking the 4th of July off. But if you have an automobile, I know it's going to be hot out. This may be the weekend that you say, I'm going to get that air conditioner fixed. I'm tired of it. It's so hot in my car I could fry an egg on the dashboard. Anyway, he works on air conditioners. So he also does oil changes. If you're getting ready to go through inspection, he also will, check your lights and turn signals and make sure everything's good on your car. It's called Walls Service Center. So if you have any questions, you go to their website, wallsservicecenter.com, and you can even make and schedule an appointment right there. Like I say, they are closed today and Monday, but you can give them a call on Tuesday at 422-8110, conveniently located downtown Milford. Did I miss anything, Brooks Ritter?
No, you actually covered everything.
Should we just stop the show early?
No. Could you give us an update on your health?
I can, but I want to say thanks a lot to Fran, the man.
Yes.
Back at the studio. What he does is priceless. He is the man that makes sure we get where we need to go on the airwaves. So, my health. Couple different things. I had triple bypass surgery May 24th. So, I'm doing a little better. I'm still somewhat fatigued. They're encouraging me to take my time. They really have a theory on this, take your time getting back to work and getting back to that. This is the only chance I'm going to have to rest up. After that, once I get rolling, it's all going to be strain and stress. So they're like, we really encourage people to take a good 6 to 8 weeks. They're telling me 3 months to a year before I'll be fully back, really raring to go. But when I am raring to go, they're telling me I'm going to have more energy than I've ever had, and I'm kind of excited about that, to be honest with you. So anyway, but I had a triple heart bypass. My chest is healing up real good. I'm able to drive. I had an appointment on Thursday the 30th, and I didn't realize that I was reading through all my paperwork, preparing all my thoughts and questions for the surgeon, and it said in there, you can drive 30 days after your surgery. I'm thinking today is the 29th, and I could have drove on the 24th. I was like 5 days over, so I drove around all night long to catch up for the time I hadn't drove. It's really different driving after you haven't drove for 30 days. It's amazing, to be honest with you, And my right leg, is still real sore where they took the veins out. But all in all, I'm doing real good. My blood pressure's down. I'm getting ready to sign up for what's called cardiac rehab. And so I'm doing pretty good. I want to say thank you to all the people that sent me cards, notes, stopped by the store to check on me, stopped by my house to check on me. Just everybody was so kind and friendly and caring, and it was very humbling. And I want to say thank you to the entire community for being so nice to me and caring about me. It made me feel real good. So I'm healing up. I'm doing better. My wife is happy that now I'm driving. It was funny. She never drives my truck. So I'm in the back seat of the truck, giving her all these instructions of how to drive. And I'm saying, turn the air conditioner on in the back and make it cooler in the back than it is in the front and all. And she has no idea what I'm even talking about. She's like, I just want to drive the truck. You know, so and I really realize when somebody's really used to their own vehicle and then somebody else drives it, you know, it's just different. I will tell you, my chest is really feeling weird. It was very numb. It's coming to life. I'm feeling things, in other words, you know, and they told me I would as it all, I don't know if it's thawing out or just coming awake or the nerves are coming awake. I'm just feeling stuff more than I was. But other than that, I'm doing good. I'm doing good, and I don't know what I'm going to get into next, but I'm going to get into something. So anyway, that is my health update. Did you have anything else you want to touch on? The store's open by now, I'm sure.
Yep.
You'll be in sales quicker than normal because we can just walk out the door almost.
Almost. There's a couple things I got to get a disconnect.
Yep.
But I do want to wish people a happy 4th of July.
Yes, we'll be closed for the day. Be courteous.
Yes.
Be careful.
Yes, there's going to be a lot of traffic.
A lot of traffic.
I know there's
Bad day
fireworks.
for accidents. Fireworks.
all over the place.
Man, hospitals get them every year. Experts that are just very knowledgeable of how to not get hurt with a firework. They're hurt.
Oh, it's
worse as
yeah.
kids.
Oh yeah, they're very dangerous. Anytime you're working with explosives like that.
Mm-hmm.
I was doing it one time, and it was one of those American flag things where you light it up and it shoots the little things up in the air, and one of them
Probably permitted.
Oh no, I'm sure it was. But yeah, one of those things it didn't go up; it went sideways and knocked me right in the cheek.
Really?
Yeah, I tell you, ever since then, I don't mess with those things anymore. So.
Isn't that something?
Yeah.
Because most people think that's just the idiots that get hurt.
Uh-huh.
You know, that they got it under control. But what is really sad is Monday will be a day that a lot of emergency rooms see a lot of children that also get hurt.
Absolutely.
You know, in other words, if an adult doesn't and gets hurt, they already knew a little better because they're illegal in Delaware in the first place, you know. But there's a lot of good fireworks displays out there. So enjoy them. Let the professionals do them. Want to really encourage people to be careful on the roadways.
Yes.
And if you got somebody behind you that's getting you uptight, just pull over and let them by.
Yep.
Let them be the first one to the accident scene.
Yeah,
that's the way I always
really
do.
pay attention, especially if you're going to the fireworks. People are going to be parking alongside of the road, walking. Yep. I know we used to go
watch for kids darting out
to Rehoboth to see the fireworks, and it's normally really busy down there, and there's lots of people walking because people park. Out as far as Jungle Gyms and walk down.
Wow.
So you just really want to pay attention to pedestrians. I know it's a scary time out there with all the traffic. So
yes, it is. So anyway, other than that, Weller's is open today till 1. What was our specials? The tablet for $44.
Yep.
7-inch Android tablet. We had the flagpole for $199, which came with a second flag today only. Oh, that's right. It's on the stream. You can go back. Is that right? Oh, you're doing it right now. Okay. Oh, so if you're watching on TV or on the stream, you can see a good video of the flags. We also had the flags. What'd you say? I don't know what you said.
The video showing the flags waving.
Okay.
It looks really cool.
Does it really?
Yeah.
Wow, I can't see it. I'm sorry. I feel left out. So anyway, we got the flagpole with the extra flag free. Then we said if you buy one flag for $12.50, you get another one free.
Yep.
That was a crazy offer.
Mm-hmm.
Then we said if you want a free pickle barrel, you just call.
Yep.
Rain barrel, pickle barrel.
Got 3 minutes left on that one.
Okay, because if you call after 9, it won't count.
That's correct.
337-7300. All right, what else do I need to know, Brooks Ritter?
I think you've covered a lot of it. If we're not open, we're going to be open in a minute or two, and we will be here till 1.
Okay.
Saturdays are normally busy, so the earlier the better.
Yeah. Yes.
Just be patient with us. We'll accommodate
Do
you
you
as
want to see
quickly
that
as
vendor
possible.
trailer I talked about earlier? It's right out front here.
Yep, big yard sale out front. Lots of things going on.
Yep.
So, go out there, support. I know some of the people are actually selling stuff to help raise money for
the MS
Society for
That's
the
true.
Bike to the Bay. So,
help support a good cause.
Exactly.
All right.
We have a paint night coming up in a couple of weeks.
It's sold out, though, I think.
I know it's close. I didn't know if it was sold out or not.
Well,
but
as far as I know, everybody that got tickets sold them, I hope. But there is a paint night coming up. If you have any questions about that, you can call Brooks.
Well, stop by and say hi and grab some food. Even if you can't paint, you can come out and have some food. I know we're going to have hot
they're allowed to
dogs.
stop by?
Absolutely.
I didn't know that. Well, that's July 13th then at the Dry Zone Red Barn. We're having a paint night. If you would be so kind, stop by and have some food.
Yeah.
That's another part of our fundraiser, isn't it?
Exactly.
So if you can't paint, stop by and say hi. Me and Brooks will be there, and a whole lot of people. So anyway, thank you to the Delaware 105.9 audience. And other than that, I don't have anything else. So we're going to stay on the TV for just a minute or two. So, Fran, have a good weekend. God bless you all. And we'll be back next Saturday. All right, everybody, you're watching me on My Cozy TV. I want to say thank you. I appreciate you letting me come into your home every week and hopefully entertain you and inform you. Next week, I've got some new guests that are going to be on. We've got some interesting things to talk about, and there's just a lot happening. I think Rick Fowler is definitely going to be here from No Nonsense Office Machines next week, and we just got a lot. So thanks for the callers. No more calls after 9. And that's about where we're at. And God bless you. Have a good weekend. If you have any questions, it's 337-7300. Okay? So, we've had a good show. We've had a good time. 4th of July weekend. Be safe. Be careful out there. If you ever want to call me and tell me what you think of the show or where you're viewing me from, mainly what area, not what room in your house, okay? We like these calls. We get a lot of stuff. Email also is jim@wellers.com if you want to shoot me an email. But anyway, other than that, also check out our Facebook page, Weller Does Delmarva, and we'd love to promote you or your business if you'd let us. Other than that, God bless you. Have a good weekend. Goodbye.